Oh, hey. What's going on? I meant to send Azo a text over the weekend. And the text was going to read as follows. Hey, Azo. Hope you're well. Really low-key birthday celebrations on Monday, please. I forgot to send the text, as you can see on the live stream. Thanks, Azo. Hit the countdown.
It's the sickest podcast. Tune in for the audio, or you can even watch back. Giving players all the props, or put them on blast. We don't give no hot takes, only talk facts.
We're giving all our devotion, riding high on this wave of emotion. Going all out, yeah, cause this is our time. No, ain't no stopping us till we reach the finish line. All in, we came in to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick. On fire, we're ready to fight. We'll bring the house down tonight. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick.
Play it on the car ride, play it when you lounge. X and O, you know that we can hold it down. Shout out to my man Sammy, got it off the ground. And to all the listeners tuned in right now, got debates, analysis, and speculation. This is sports talk for the new generation. You know where to find us, got a reputation. Sick podcast, your #1 sports destination.
We're giving all our devotion, riding high on this wave of emotion. Going all out, yeah, cause this is our time. No, ain't no stopping us till we reach the finish line. All in, we came in to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick. On fire, we're ready to fight. We'll bring the house down tonight. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick.
S-I-C-K, it's the sickest podcast. Tune in for the audio, or you can even watch back. Giving players all the props, or put them on blast. We don't give no hot takes, only talk back. S-I-C-K, 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 S-I-C-K.
All in, we came in to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick.
You are now listening to The Sid Seixeiro Show. Powered by Sick Media, the sickest Toronto sports show. Now, here's your host, Sid.
What's up? Don't need to check the phone for the date today. I know what today's date is. Great to see you all. We are live on X, live on YouTube, to everyone listening on the pod, on your way home from work, at school, on the way to school, on the way to pick up the kids, walking the dog, whatever you're doing in the life that we have. Appreciate you. Whenever it's your birthday, you get a little reflective. I'm getting better looking with age. So it's like, it's not a date I'm scared of. I know you're thinking it. It's fine. We don't have to talk about it. But I'm not scared of birthdays, but I am getting a bit more reflective as we go here. And especially at 49, I'm 49 today. It feels like, I got 12 months until the back nine is in front of me. That's the math of it. So you feel a bit more reflective, and you're thankful for a lot of things. We're not even Azo and I in Sick Media aren't even 2 months into this. I say that a lot because I'm pretty proud of it. Feels like we've been here 8 months, but
Hell
we've
yeah.
been here less than 2. And we've got a lot of ears on us, as I like to say, and we appreciate you. And thank you for what you've done for us in the show. Getting a lot of very kind birthday wishes in the chat. Diego, not Dora, in the chat writes the following: Feliz aniversario, Sid. Thank you. And there's like a million of those, maybe not in Portuguese, but like that. So thank you very much. And I do have in front of me a gift from Azo. There's actually 2 gifts. He brought in some chips. I have a chip thing before the show. So I have chips now for the rest of the time.
Sure.
Jeff has a party. Good afternoon. Come on in early.
Hey, Sydney, what's up? Happy birthday,
Oh,
buddy.
thank you. You did not have to do
Yeah.
this with the balloons, because I swear to God, for you, I will not do this.
I
on
know
air.
you won't. It's fine. That's not why
I'm
I do
sorry.
it. I don't do things because I want them in return.
That's
your birthday.
That's why I wake up
It's your
in the morning.
show. I know.
Is to get a return on
That's
investment.
why.
So excuse me.
Whoa.
Getting emotional.
Okay. Don't
That
get
ship
all
went-
choked up
ship
for your
went-
birthday.
Ship went down the
Yeah.
wrong way.
Yeah.
I feel like Canada's national soccer team.
But I even got you. You don't want to put the birthday boy ribbon on? I got you, or
I'm
the
not
sash,
dressing.
Or
Listen, let me tell you something.
we went over this on St. Patty's
We-
Day. I
yes.
thought you liked to
We
dress
did
up.
go over this. Let me tell you something right now.
All
I
right.
thoroughly enjoyed my time on morning television, and I got to meet some amazing people. The days of me dressing up for someone else's enjoyment are
That's fair.
over.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's the one. I'm not a dress up guy. I am not a Halloween guy. I am not. I hate most things.
I get it.
I like you,
Yeah.
but I hate most things. So in terms of that, I'm sorry. I hate to disappoint you, but I will say this: Azo on my desk today. I can't believe I'm talking about this. This is one of the busier shows we've had. in a
I
while.
know it's true.
We have a lot to get into.
And we would love to do just all Jays because it was such an amazing weekend. But man,
Oh,
there's so much other
Oh,
news.
we're gonna
stuff.
hit up the Jays for sure.
Yeah.
Harvey in the chat, tick, 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 tick. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
The clock is ticking. I get it. I have a huge envelope with a Pez dispenser, a New York Rangers Pez
Yeah,
dispenser.
they didn't have a Leafs one. And you did say the Rangers are going to win a cup before the Leafs. I'm pretty sure you said that.
Sorry, that's why you got this? Are you serious? I don't
Yeah.
remember coming close to
I
saying
know,
that.
you didn't. Well, when we were talking about where Austin's going.
I got
but
a,
whatever.
oh, yes.
Yeah.
The
Remember?
Austin discussion.
Why not New York?
By the way, I got a buddy of mine I went to college with named Mike Stevenson, who is unfortunately a Rangers fan.
Oh,
So he's going
wait
through
for
it
his
right now.
birthday. Re-gift it.
I will pez him to death with this. But I have a huge envelope for those watching on the stream. It just says Sid, and it looks like an Oscars Academy Award
It is.
envelope.
It's huge.
I am going to open this at the end of the show. I have no idea what this is.
I like that. I like that.
It
Yeah.
feels like a
Stuff in
vinyl
there.
record. I know it's
Yeah.
not. I don't know what that is.
Right.
I'm going to save that for the end of the show.
No problem.
Yes, save it for the end of the
Makes
show.
sense.
All right. So great to see everyone. In terms of the mood in the city, it's overcast, but it's warm.
Mhm.
There is a warmth, and I generally want to thank the Toronto Blue Jays for reminding us what competitive athleticism is.
Woo!
I want to thank the Toronto Blue Jays for showing us what fighting through adversity is. I want to thank the Toronto Blue Jays for showing us you can have excitement at a sporting event. You can care about a sporting event. You can fight for each other and not have everything go poorly, and then not have everything deflate on you, and then but still come out and play well. And I want to thank Kazuma Okamoto, KO. I'm starting the KO nickname right here on the Sid Seixeiro
I
Show,
like
powered
that.
by KO7.
I like
I'm
that.
going KO7 with this. KO7 walks in. He's done. This is not his first rodeo. He's done this before. Solid in the field. Solid at the plate. The guy's got a personality. The Michael Cera commercial, funny. Funny.
It is.
He's talking
Good.
English in the Michael Cera commercial. I love Michael Cera, first
Of
off.
course.
Funny ad.
Yeah.
Good for KO7. Already endearing himself in every which way to the Blue Jays and the fan base.
Yeah.
It's smart. You don't. It's more than just picking up an Uncrustable and talking. You can do many things and be endearing. Many things. Overall, it was just really refreshing to see. It was a cleanse to have the Jays back. An absolute cleanse. So they did what they needed to do. They beat the A's. The A's kind of felt like they were in the mood
Beat
at
them.
separate
They swept
times.
them.
They
Come on.
swept them. You know what? I should have a broom and throw it. I'd be the first guy to ever do that. Shout out Jamie Campbell. He's throwing brooms already. Shout out Joe Siddle. Had a good opening weekend. I love Joe Siddle
Mhm.
because I know the knives
miss
are out.
Buck, but, yeah.
I know some knives are out. He's not Buck.
No.
Everyone loves
Well,
Buck.
of course, we all miss Buck, but he knows his stuff.
Yes.
He's doing great.
DB in the chat. Sid, please use your birthday wish to get Homer Hoffman traded.
Oh,
Whoa,
my
no.
goodness.
Whoa. Guys, Jeff Hoffman has proven time and again you can trust him. Except for Game 7 of the World Series. We'll get to that.
Or
in a
Game
second.
1 of the next season.
Yes, or Game 1 of the next series. But overall, just to see the Dome full again,
Now, the energy was right back where they left off.
what's your biggest? Let's start with the positives.
Except on a positive note.
What's your biggest positive, Azzo, from opening weekend against the A's?
Just that they carried it over, man. They came back and they looked just like they did last time. They're not out of games. They fight for each other. It really is like the whole roster is just there, and they got right back to what they did last year. They're not looking at it as a like there's no hangover effect. They just came out firing. And against a team like the A's, I love that they did that.
Just doing their thing.
Yeah.
I love it. Sean in the
Battling
Yukon in the chat writes, you can't hate on someone for not being Buck. Yeah.
Exactly. That's a great way of putting it.
Like,
Sean.
Joe Siddle's really good, guys.
Yeah, he is.
He had a great series again.
Buck's one of a kind. Look at all what Buck's done.
And listen, not for nothing. There were times, let's be honest here, there were times maybe Dan wanted to have a little more fun in that booth. Buck wasn't having it. Because Buck's got a style.
Yeah.
I think Joe will indulge. Joe's a great personality too. Like, I think there's
Still one of the better broadcasters
Yes,
across
of
Major League
course.
Baseball.
Of course. And everyone's going to see Buck. From what I saw, the Hall of Excellence in the 100th level concourse, it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of putting up some old Toronto Sun and Toronto Star covers.
I love that.
Big fan of that. So, love it. Dark Horse in the chat, Joe Siddle, great replacement. I didn't mean for this to be a Joe Siddle discussion because I think we all love Joe.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought he had a great start. Terrific start. And I know Joe's a professional and I don't care who it is in that chair. You're probably a little nervous before the first series.
Oh.
Despite sitting next to the great Dan Shulman.
Definitely.
Despite having done it a million times before.
Especially, again, replacing somebody
Yes.
like Buck. But you
Yes.
know you got to have your own style, right?
100%. Galviano in the chat. I'm sure Galviano will be watching Bosnia and Italy tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Next two series, Colorado and the White Sox. Jay should be 9-0 when they meet the Dodgers next week.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that. But this is baseball.
Usually lose one on the road, maybe. I know it's the White Sox.
Possibly. Listen, overall, as the kids say, the vibes are good.
That's true.
They're feeling good at Rogers Center.
Man, you're younger, not
As they
older
should.
today.
I know. Faux positive birthday set.
That's it.
Faux positive birthday set. And Frank in the pod shutting up Meredith Shaw, by the way. Shut up Meredith Shaw.
It's her
Fantastic.
birthday too?
No, but
we're
she's-
only shouting you out.
no one loves birthdays like Meredith. Meredith loves birthdays.
Oh, really?
Love Meredith. Her and Rodney were at the Jays home opener.
Oh, yeah. I saw the picture on Instagram. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so a lot of positives, right? The starting pitching. We haven't even talked about the starting pitching. Dylan Cease might win the Cy Young.
Dylan Cease and Kevin Gossman will end up 1-2 in strikeouts in the league, maybe.
What do they have? 50 strikeouts as a team for the first 3 games? That's a major league record. For
Lauer
the first-
couldn't get to 10. Come on, buddy. No, I'm kidding.
Everyone
But he's at 9. Like, man, the starting rotation looked fantastic.
enjoy Eric Lauer until they completely discard him for no reason.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that guy couldn't have come out of your pen in game 6 or 7? Are you being serious with me
Yeah.
about Eric Lauer not being good enough to come out when you needed him the most? That is the most bizarre. Sorry. The handling of Eric Lauer towards the end of last year was worse.
In the playoffs.
Was worse
The
than
last
IKF.
two
It was
series.
worse than IKF.
Yep.
It was worse than Hoffman. It was worse than sending out clearly an injured Shane Bieber
Just
in the
disappeared.
11th inning of Game 7. There is no rhyme or reason for that. And you didn't have a ton of lefties you trusted by the end.
Sure.
Oh, guess what? Eric Lauer's right there. Why don't you use him?
Yeah, it was really weird.
Come on, man. Come on.
Might need him now. It's Fluharty taking those 2 off the those linebackers.
You got the line drive flu
Yeah,
is what you
yeah.
got. Poor Fluharty.
I know.
The Funky Fro in the chat. Lauer is turbo underrated. Pardon me. Yes. Very underrated for sure. Okay, so those are all the positives.
There's so many positives. No,
Gosman.
we haven't even touched on all the positives. Stop
How good
it.
was Gosman? Though?
Huh?
How good was Gosman?
Gosman was great. Cease
the
was
Friday.
great. Like all the new guys. So Okamoto was amazing.
Alejandro, not only a bottom of the 9th home run Saturday, his ABS game is strong.
Yeah.
Tap that helmet.
Yes.
Watch yourself.
I agree.
I
I got one thing for that though. You see how they do the countdown to it? I want like a Royal Rumble feel when they count it down 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to hear an explosion if they're right or
You
like,
want a full 3, 2, 1
yeah,
countdown?
the crowd should get into it. They show you 3, 2, 1 before they show you the pitch.
And then Danhausen walks out?
No.
Is that what you
But
want?
then you'll hear an eruption if it's a strike and what do you call it? Like disappointment, the sigh of disappointment if it's a ball.
Troy's sweet. I can't read the rest of the handle. It's bad.
Uh-oh.
Sid is looking cute today. Thank you.
There you go.
I smell.
I said the same thing.
I squash a poly today. I cleaned everything.
Speaking of,
Everything's clean.
it's my uncle's birthday too. Shout out my uncle Guido. Happy birthday, Guido.
Your uncle's name is not Guido.
It is. I swear to God, it is.
It's Guido?
It is.
Okay. Happy birthday to Guido.
Yeah, there you go.
And
Weird. I know so many people with this birthday. It's bizarre.
By the way, the other birthday, Jeff Blair. Shout out Jeff
Oh,
Blair.
yeah, true.
No one hates his birthday more than Jeff. Shout out Jeff Blair. You want to piss off Jeff? Tag him on Twitter right now.
Apparently.
He will hate it.
Yeah.
From the Sid Seixeiro Show.
Barely got a
Happy
response
birthday.
when I texted him today.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
because he secretly hates her.
I
guts.
know. It's true.
Secretly hates her guts. Razzo in the chat. It's my daughter's 4th birthday.
There you
today.
go.
Happy birthday, Razzo daughter. Yes. If we have
See,
a
some
bunch,
good people have birthdays today.
DB in the chat. Uncle Guido, is he Irish?
And there's another one. Does Uncle Guido own a tire shop? There's a bunch of them in here.
No. waste management. Guido's in waste management.
Oh man.
Okay, so a lot of positives with the
Lots
Jays.
of positives, dude.
And
So many.
Cody Ponce is going tonight. I think his first major league appearance is what,
What
2021?
does he have to live up to? Like after
Dude.
Cease, Gosman, Okamoto.
His arm, he's going to try and throw so hard his arm falls off.
Maybe.
But Eric Lauer was throwing like 92.
Yeah.
Like, how good is Eric Lauer to get 9 Ks?
Dylan Cease hit 100, bro.
Yeah.
When's the last time they had a start? I think it was Brendan Morrow, I heard today. Was the last time they had a starter that touched 100? Like he was in the 98, 99 regularly Cease.
For
And
sure.
they let him go didn't he go 100 pitches? Like they took
Yeah.
Gosman out after 85
They let Cease go
because
a
the
little
most he threw in spring training was like 80, 78, 80.
bit. And he's older.
Yeah, and he's older.
And he's older,
That's a good point.
yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing.
Oh, look
already-
at you defending old guys all of a sudden.
Hey, stop the ageism that goes on in this market.
Yeah.
But I'm already seeing a lot in the chat. Well, either Schneider and the Jays have to stop pulling guys
No,
after
it's
80.
early.
Dude, never mind early. This is what they do. What are
Yeah.
you talking about? You think they're going to change now? You think they're going to stretch out pitchers now for the betterment so they don't have to see the Brendan Littles of the world? That's not what they're going to do.
Right.
Let's go.
No, but
with
if
the
you can
bullpen.
get 6 innings, like your bullpen should be able to do 7, 8, 9. Come on.
Should.
Yeah.
So let's get to Friday night. And Saturday as well. Listen, Brendan Little, they didn't want to bring Little in, obviously, because Fluharty was physically abused
Oh, Fluharty. So
by
they're
the
the
A's. So
those
they
are
had
the
to
two
come out.
lefties they have in the bullpen, right?
Correct.
And it's always going to be
Correct.
Fluharty over Little.
Yes.
That's why I was worried about Fluharty taking those comebackers at him. Like now it makes Little the number one guy. So I don't care if you want to or you don't want to see Little. Like you might see him more.
Yeah. If Brendan Little's one of your first lefties out of the pen now, you got a problem.
Right.
So
Let's give him a chance.
we did
I know.
multiple times last year.
It's a fair point.
18-inning game.
He was good
game
though for
5 in
stretches
Seattle.
too. If
Big
you're going to say that
spots.
about Hoffman, you got to say it about Little too.
Oh,
he was
no,
good
we
for
are.
stretches.
Okay, whatever. I don't listen. Do you have World Series ambitions or not?
No, agreed.
That's all. That's all this is coming from. They are adequate regular season pitchers, despite the fact Jeff Hoffman gave up more 9th inning home runs than
No.
anyone in baseball last year.
Well, that's
They
the
still
argument,
won a division.
right? Like you're
They
hearing
still
everybody
won a
said, but
division.
he struck out 4 guys on Friday. Okay, so if I tell you he goes into the postseason next year with the most strikeouts from a reliever and the most home runs given up by a reliever, how confident are you with him coming in?
Well, according to the Jays, I couldn't be more confident in these guys. Couldn't be more confident.
Like we're gonna have to see how this plays out. Again, maybe not overusing him at the start and spacing out. As long
Not-
as he doesn't continue to give up home runs. Because again, it wasn't the worst pitch, but it could have been a bit higher. Like I heard Chris LaRue say on the broadcast. Like, I don't know. When you got 2 strikes on a guy, and he has the stuff to make guys miss. Like all his good strikeouts is stuff out of the zone that guys chase.
We're talking about Hoffman.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course he does. Yes. He's
Like
got
when
crazy
the stuff's
stuff.
out of the zone, it's when he leaves it right in the middle of the zone that a good hitters take advantage and they hit it.
By the way, I love the at least he got 4 strikeouts thing
I
on
know.
Hoffman Friday. A fluky
No, but
thing that
again-
you would never think of again. Yes, great. He gave up a lead, but no, I'm glad you're happy.
No, but that's what
Unless
I'm
you have
saying.
Hoffman in your pool, shut up. Unless you have Hoffman in your fantasy baseball pool, shut up on the 4 strikeouts
yeah.
because it's irrelevant to
No,
me
no.
if you give up a game-tying home run.
But again, he could lead all relievers in strikeouts, but if he's also leading all relievers in home runs given up, that's a problem with a 9th inning guy. And again, even if he's not the 9th inning guy, you can find a spot for him. Like we'll see. Like, did you hear Tyler Rogers told John Schneider that he wants to be the Jays record holder for holds.
Yeah, a shiver went up my spine. when I
Yeah,
heard
that's
that.
weird. Like,
I don't want to hear that.
No.
We'll get into that in a second.
okay.
We're going to get through 3 topics in 2 hours.
I
here,
know. Okay. I'll shut up. You
no,
go.
don't
It's your
shut
birthday.
up. Don't shut up ever. But I'm just like, I just looked down and I'm like,
I'm going to remind you said that because before the show, it's always shut up. Let me talk.
no, it's true. And I swear a lot. I swear like Jeff Hoffman.
A
before
lot
the show.
like John Schneider, you swear.
Very true. Very true. All the birthday wishes are very nice. Deadly Dad Gaming in the chat. That's a good handle, actually. Happy birthday, old man, Sid. More reflective as that hair starts to recede in very appropriate.
Whoa.
Is very appropriate. Well, these things happen.
Did you see the guy who said happy birthday? I got a Santander update for you, but I ran out of characters. I tried to start, but now I can't find it. It was pretty good.
We do have a Santander update coming your way, and it's significant. So seriously. But, Jeff Hoffman Saturday gave up another tying home run. So Friday. So the last 2 times, Game 7 of the World Series and Friday, game tying home runs.
I thought it was the best commemorative thing you could do for looking back at last year's season.
Yeah, just like the banner.
It was the best. Yeah.
So Hoffman gives up the home run. All the Hoffman defenders in town shut the hell up. No one says anything.
Mm-hmm.
And Schneider, after the game, John Schneider was asked about
obviously
his boy, Jeff Home Run Hoffman.
Off through the crap out of the ball, 98. I mean, Shea Langoliers had their 3 hits and he had 2 homers. I thought that Hoff threw the ball really well in terms of reliving it. No, you're locked into the moment. I said that, last year's over. Today's a perfect example of last year's over, and there's probably so many narratives you can line up. And, he hits a ball that Varsh hit with the bases loaded. It's like, you guys can have a freaking field day with that. You know what I mean? Like, whatever, great. I think, it's like how we persevere into this year is what's important, So watching Hoff's stuff, I thought it was electric tonight. So it was a good hitter, putting a good swing on 98 at the top of the zone. So totally different from that regard, but love the fact that he struck out 4.
Who cares he struck out 4? What are you talking about? He struck out 4. He gave up another lead.
In the
what
9th.
are you talking about?
In the 9th.
He struck out 4. Congratulations. He pads his stats. Congratulations. It's irrelevant he gave up. He struck out 4 guys.
Let me ask you this. If they lost that game, how different is that conversation?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
There's still people in this city running from
I
it.
think you get a pass on
But
that
the
one because they
conversation's
came back
different.
and won it.
Oh,
If
of
they
course
lose that game,
Of course you do.
if they lose that game, the conversation around Hoffman is 100 times different.
But so that's Friday. Saturday is Brandon Little. I understand John Schneider did not want Little in the game. I get it. But he was in there. And if you have
Well,
a
you're gonna
guy,
have to use him
if
at
you
some
have a
point.
guy in your 26-man roster, guess what?
You got used.
Sometimes you're going to use him.
Yep.
Especially the way the Jays use their starters.
Mhm.
That bullpen is arguably the most important thing they have.
Especially if your pitchers go 6-7 like that.
But if you're going to you can't have that both ways. You can't ignore the pen in the offseason, aside from Tyler Rogers, and then pull guys at 5 innings. You can't do that. That is not that doesn't make any sense to me. So I want to have the conversation here, not about John Schneider, because John Schneider right now has 2 things he's dealing with. 1, the bullpen he's given.
Right.
And 2, trying to keep everyone's spirits up. And the best thing that could have happened for Hoffman is he went in there in a non-1-run save situation, because I think we figured Hoffman out. Hoffman, if you're going to give up that many home runs, it's got to be 3 or 2-run lead. Period. Then he's out there flexing like he's Mason Miller.
So I was going to say the biggest thing to me was his body language after he gave up the home run. Sammy was slouched over, like hands on his knees,
And
head
it was
down.
And
if you're taking the first home run you gave up this year, that personally, then you can't tell me it's not in your head when you're in there with a 1-run lead.
And it wasn't just over the left field fence.
No, it was right underneath the banner, straight away center.
The banner, the
It
greatest
was right
banner,
underneath
yes.
the banner, which I was like, there, it's perfect.
We'll talk the banner in a second.
No, I know, but the fact that the ball went like dead center, like just below the banner, was like kind of poetic.
Martino in the chat, 2 more years of him. Yep. Thanks.
Again, I think there's a spot for him. It just might not be in the 9th with a 1-run lead.
If you have a closer that literally cannot go out there with a 1-run lead in the 9th, do you have a closer?
No. Or with 2 strikes. Yeah.
If he has a couple of runs cushion, he can let it fly, and Hoffman is virtually unhittable. If he's in a world where he can't make the one mistake, guess what? And I don't understand. Here's what I really want to talk about today. I don't blame Hoffman. I don't blame Little.
Agreed. I was about
I
to go
don't
there.
blame Schneider.
Yeah.
What the hell is Ross Atkins doing? Is he not running the team?
Well, and he said at the end of last year he might not be our closer. It looked like they were gonna go out and look for one, and then he told the Overdrive guys last week, like, absolutely not. I didn't go shopping for a closer. Like,
Yeah,
what?
I'm sure Edwin Diaz's agent has a thing or two to say about that. You never called Edwin Diaz's agent. You never did that, smart guy, huh? Never did that, Ross.
And again,
Give
to
me
be
a
fair for
break.
Hoffman, a lot of guys aren't built to be closers. It's tough, man, because you do have to get that stuff out of your head pretty quick. He's human. Like, not everybody's built. Closers are like have to be of a different mind sometimes.
A reminder from Jiff. For anyone out there thinking he'll shake it off. But to go along with what Azzo said, the body language of Jeff Hoffman when he gave up that home run, Jiff in the chat, Jeff Hoffman took the home run last year rather personally. He said he lost the World Series for the Jays,
Right.
which I thought was a rather strong statement for one person to make.
Yeah.
But it gives you a window into the guy's soul.
Because again,
About
they
what
could have
he
won
thought
it in
of
the
it.
bottom of the ninth, and we're talking completely
Yes.
different about it, which they did have a very good shot to do.
Listen. This bullpen situation and Ross Atkins specifically, this is not Schneider's deal.
No.
I'm talking about Ross Atkins. Boy, does this remind me of Shanahan and the Leafs right now.
Oh,
Boy, does this remind me of Shanahan and the Leafs.
Oh, no.
You think you've got it figured out. The problem is Shanahan, once he gave out those contracts, was pot committed. He couldn't do anything about it. Ross can do something about this.
Well, now you can't do nothing right now.
No, you can. Let me pitch this. And I've seen some people in the chat go down this road already. Let me
Really?
pitch this.
Here we go.
Let me pitch this.
This guy's coming with
Let me pitch this.
things on his birthday.
What if I told you could have a closer who does not walk anybody? Would you be interested in that?
I'd say that's good.
Do the Jays not have one of the best, and especially after this weekend, we saw it again, one of the best infield defenses, third to first in the league?
Including Okamoto. He fits right in. It's been awesome.
So
Yep.
you agree with that
I agree.
statement?
Ernie and Jimenez, they
Yes.
look amazing.
I can give you a guy who doesn't walk anyone. I can give you the best infield defense potentially in baseball behind him. And on top of that, just for bleeps and giggles, doesn't give up home runs, like at all. Would you be interested in that?
I think I know where you're going.
What is Tyler Myers not doing in this role right now?
Rogers.
Or Tyler Rogers, excuse me.
Right.
Tyler Myers would be a different type
He
of
would be.
acquisition.
That's Shanahan or the Leafs trying to use him for that. Yeah, no.
Why would Tyler Rogers not be the guy to go in and at least try out the ninth? Because now there's the stigma with the Jays that if you don't throw hard, we can't trust you. In what world with Tyler Rogers' arsenal and that defense behind him, Okamoto, who looks solid enough, Jimenez, Clement, Vladdy.
Yeah.
Who's scoring on the Jays in the ninth inning with a one-run lead? Who? Why wouldn't you do that? Because you don't want to hurt Ross's feelings at this point, and you don't want to hurt Hoffman's feelings at this point. Ego got in the way of the Leafs for a decade. A decade. The Jays have an opportunity to move that to the side and focus on winning it all. Because they still have that mentality clearly after 3 games. And when the Dodgers roll in here next week, who knows what their record's going to be? That's going to be like a secondary mini World Series when the Dodgers come to town next week. There is no argument, looking at the stats, looking at what he does, looking at what Hoffman doesn't do, and that defense behind him, to not try at some point this year Tyler Rogers as your closer. Jeff Hoffman cannot keep balls on the ground long enough for that defense to help him. He can't. It's either a strikeout or the thing is going for a ride. I don't know if they'll do it,
I think they will at times.
but they will have to try it.
Yeah, I think they will at times if it calls for it. But I also like having Tyler Rogers there to come in when you need a ground ball for a double play, which they didn't really. There was 1 or 2 times this weekend where they didn't do that, and it kind of puzzled me. And again, for me, I guess I'm just old school because I think your closer has to be a swing and miss guy, man. Really does.
Could be worse.
Because he could come in with guys on and this and that. Like I think it really helps to have a guy who can blow it by guys, or who has swing and miss stuff. And I think Tyler Rogers kind of knows he ain't a closer either. To say that to Schneider saying he wants to be like the holds record for the Jays, like to me that kind of tells me that he doesn't think he has the mental fortitude to be a closer. I don't know.
Look,
But I do think
Look.
there will be situations where they're going to need him in the ninth.
the way this Jays team is built,
Yeah.
it is one of the few scenarios in the league. Like Tyler Rogers with the Mets last year, no. Or this year, no. After they acquired him at the deadline. Tyler Rogers in this makeup with that infield, look out.
Oh, agreed.
Look out. No one is blowing a lead in the ninth inning in that scenario. The Jays will protect every lead they have that's one run. You can't raise the ball off the guy. You can't do it. The outfielders are going to get bored.
Yeah,
I do not see, and I'm hearing a lot in the chat, side armors are weird. You need velocity. I think 90% of the time velocity helps you.
But you're right with the good defense.
The Jays are built way better than most teams right now.
Yep.
Way better. And
It's like the one thing where they're
if that home run ball keeps killing you like it did 3 times in Game 7, 3, not once, not twice, 3, keep the ball on the ground.
Yeah. Okay.
What's
And why not
the
try
harm?
it? It's early, especially you
What's
just
the
laid
harm?
out. You just laid out the
But
line
they
or the
won't.
schedule.
They won't. You know why?
I think they
Ross's ego.
No, I think
Ross's ego. It's the Shanahan thing all over again. I know what I'm doing. You guys don't know what you're doing, and they let a whole opportunity slip right through their fingers because they didn't move. Ross had all off season to fix this. He brought in one guy who he's not even going to use in the ninth. Doesn't seem smart to me.
I think
But it's only 3 games.
They're gonna have to mix and match.
Only
and
3
with this schedule, like why not? Why not try it?
I think you
Man,
got to
even
try it.
Spencer Miles looked good on the weekend. Like you might have found something there. His velocity was up. Like I don't know, man. I think they will try and mix and match early in the year, especially if they keep going like
No,
that.
they always say that, but they never do.
We'll see.
They never
We'll
do.
see.
By the way, look, because and you see some Louis Varland talk.
By the way, first,
Go ahead.
can I make one more point
Go
about
ahead.
Schneider? Like we're past last year. This is all new. Meanwhile, Nathan Lucas sitting in the second. Like, is that a bit of an ode to last year and what he did? Yes, it was. Okay, so you batted him 2 in the first game.
Yeah.
Varland was the first guy out of the pen in the first game. Like this all seems very much like last year.
Jesus Sanchez hitting second yesterday was a bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
And he went deep.
Yeah.
Went deep.
And if I could nitpick on one thing, I didn't like that they hit Okamoto's fourth on Saturday. Like he had such a great first game. I think to put some pressure on him right away, move him up to the 4 slot, like let him settle in a bit.
He looks settled to me now.
I know his swing is very natural.
KO7 looks very settled to
He
me.
looks very set. No, he's got an easy swing and he makes contact. I think he's going to be really good, man.
The bullpen talk is rather prevalent.
After this weekend, how can you not be talking about? If you want to pick on one thing, like you said, the vibes are high with this team, and let's keep riding it out. But if you're gonna pick on anything, it has to be the bullpen.
No 3-putting in the chat. John Schneider is the weak link on the team. Nah, in terms of the bullpen construction, I disagree. We can talk about Game 7 all day from last year. I'll have that discussion all day.
The fact you had to move 3 starters into the bullpen, or
Yes.
2 at least, like you almost had to move 3 into the bullpen to finish last year, tells you don't have a great bullpen. I'm sorry.
And he didn't trust it.
Right.
Schneider.
Gosman out of the pen, Bassett out of the pen. That means you don't trust the guys you have in the bullpen. And to your point, they added 1 guy. They added a couple of Rule 5 guys. We'll see.
No,
I mean, they did go after Diaz. We have to, again, like you said, his agent would probably back it up that they did put a good offer on him. And
No
again,
kidding.
they got dodged.
no kidding. No kidding.
Like as they should have. So you can't kill him. He tried, but
No, but
I'm sure there was something
my
else.
point is he's now lying about it.
Yeah.
Ross Atkins, his ego will not allow you to believe he is
to
screwed
say
up here
absolutely not.
and not
I mean,
and fix what cost them a World Series.
what do you
last
want these guys to do? They're stuck with this. They got to try and give their guy
year.
confidence.
Unless they're not. Do you know
No,
what
but
the
I mean,
Yankees
give them a chance.
Do
You
you know
gotta
what
give
the
them a chance.
Yankees and the Red Sox would have done to Jeff Hoffman with those home run numbers last year in the offseason? It's 3rd day. They would have made a trade earlier than Shane Bieber picked up his option. Like an insanely quick move by those organizations.
Well, the Yankees picked up Bednar at the last deadline. How good's he looking?
I'm still not. I'm not
Come
convinced on
on.
Bednar. I'm
Oh
not
my
convinced
God.
on Bednar.
You just hate bullpens then.
I'm just saying. I know we're 3 games in. No one in this market can argue against the strategic thought of Tyler Rogers and that defense protecting a 1-run lead in the 9th inning. Can't do it. If you just love Hoffman, if you've been defending him online and you kind of look like an idiot for a whole time, I'm not convincing you. In their quiet moments, Ross's ego is stopping all of this from improving. That's the only thing that stopped them winning a World Series last year was that bullpen. Yeah. Honestly.
No, you can't disagree.
That's the only thing.
Again, it's
because
even
even before they got to IKF, it was your Savage home run Hoffman home run.
Yeah.
They had it one. It should never happen. IKF
Savage,
should have
another
never
guy,
happened. Ever.
How
So-
about that
so
name?
what
I
do you
saw
do?
somebody in the chat throw it out there. What about bringing you Savage back and make him the closer? You can limit his innings. David Price was the closer for the Rays his first year in the league.
I know.
Anyway,
I think they're
you
messing.
can really limit his innings.
I think
like
they're
that.
messing with you, Savage, enough this season.
I know, it's
personally.
true.
I don't.
He
I
has an
agree with it.
impingement. We'll see how the impingement comes.
Oh, I'm sure the impingement will stop him.
I
from
can't believe I
pitching.
can't find how many pitches he threw last week when he threw.
scheduled
Anyway.
for Wednesday in Dunedin. Is that the
He
plan?
threw last Wednesday, so I don't know when the next time is. Actually, I haven't seen that.
Jake.
Listen, they're gonna if all these guys do end up coming back, they're gonna have an abundance of starters. So maybe you can dangle one of them to go make a trade.
It's
maybe
true.
you can move one.
It's true. Not just a lot of starters, an abundance. That's way more than a lot.
It'll be 8, right?
It's true.
Because they're adding 3. You got Barrios out, you got Savage out, you get Bieber
Well,
out.
how about this? Lauer. Use Lauer.
No, but not as a closer. In the bullpen.
No, in the bullpen.
Yeah.
I'm keep the lefty available for whenever.
But again, I don't think the guy's there, so you're gonna have to make a trade or do something to get him. Like everybody's saying, well, they have at the deadline, so we'll see. They didn't want to pony up last deadline. Duran was available. Again, a guy like Bednar was it. They went and got Sir Anthony, and then they stopped trusting him in the playoffs too.
It's true. John Gallagher in the chat. What was the idea here? Forgive me. Mad Max closer.
I saw that too. The only thing I'd love about Mad Max would be him walking out of the pen. I think it'd be like instill fear in people to see that guy come out of the pen and give him like an intro like Mason Miller or Edwin Diaz. Did you see those? Those are so hot though.
The intros.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like if you're a bad closer, that looks ridiculous.
Yeah, well, that's why
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the closer intros anymore. Like, did Hoffman get one?
No, but Mason Miller.
Oh,
I
hold
don't
on a
know.
second.
To be honest,
I'm
not sure.
Did Hoffman get a closer intro? Because I don't think he did.
Did he last year?
Romano got one.
Yeah, that's right. And how'd that go?
No, but I don't think it's a smart idea because what if
But
the
see, they
closer
didn't even
struggles?
learn-
It looks ridiculous.
Well, they
doesn't
didn't
it?
learn off Romano too. Romano would always make you nervous too.
Oh, he did. Chrissy in the chat. He did get so they dimmed the lights and they did the whole thing with Jeff Hoffman. Seriously? Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah. Come on. Well, if you're as tough as Mason Miller, that intro's sick. And Edwin
it's pretty
Diaz
good.
with a live trumpeter, come on.
That's the corn track. Are you ready?
Blind, I think it's called.
Blind. I was never a corn guy back
Me
in the
neither.
day.
Me neither.
Although they're
That's an intro for a minute, 30 seconds.
their Woodstock set is still an all-time
Yeah.
set. Woodstock 99. Did you see the Woodstock 99 documentary?
documentary? Yes.
Holy cow. What a bleep show that was.
I know, for real. It
Oh
gave
my
me anxiety
God.
watching it. Oh my God.
Northern Scum in the chat. I don't know. It seems self-defeatist. Sid, I want a hoodie and a coffee mug, please. Okay. sickattire.com is where you can go and get all your stuff. The mug is porcelain, I think.
It's heavy. It's a great mug. It's one of the best mugs.
Good mug. Logan in the chat. Alec Manoah would contribute to the Jays bullpen. Nope.
Yeah, go Sam. Maybe you can be a closer.
All right. So again, other than the bullpen
He walks
issues,
too many guys.
which are
right?
still there,
Yeah.
I believe I just fixed the bullpen issues.
Okay.
Now the Jays have to be ballsy and move off of Hoffman. Listen, if you want to bring on Hoffman with a 3-run lead, go ahead.
Yeah, no.
I trust Hoffman with a 3-run lead.
There's a role for him. I just don't know or believe it might be in the 9th inning.
You can't with a run lead. We've established this. Bring on Tyler Rogers, see what you get. Maybe it's a win.
I even think his years in Philadelphia, there was a reason they didn't use him as a closer.
Correct. Brad Broccoli, put Sid in as the closer. Just underhand throws.
That's it.
Just under Ephus pitches.
Anyway, but overall, great weekend.
Great weekend. Okay, and now let's get to the pregame ceremony. Because I don't know if you heard, Azo. We talked a little bit on this show
We did?
about the pregame ceremony.
We did, huh?
Just a little bit.
Went a bit viral.
Just a little bit. So we talked about the banner raising. It wasn't technically a raising. It was an unveiling of the AL pennant. And you and I were, forgive me, Azo, did you originally agree with me or disagree with me?
I said
Because
I was
you raced-
indifferent. I said you need a banner to commemorate.
You raced to my defense like a good teammate eventually.
No, but
what was the
how
initial
people couldn't
text?
even discuss it because there were people who believed in you with what you said.
Right.
And like your point about the Yankees is well taken. I don't remember talking about the Oilers lifting their Western Conference championship or making a big deal about it.
I'm sure that video's somewhere online of the Western Conference
I could
banner
see
the
your
Oilers
point.
raised.
And again, to me, it was just a discussion. And honestly, I think the vibes were so good in that building on Friday because a lot of people did want to reminisce and do it after the conversation.
For sure.
But you can't fight that they came home 6-7 Lost both games when people were high on them, and everybody talked about how they couldn't watch it again, how they couldn't see it all winter, how much it still hurt.
So first off, the having the 5 J's from 5 decades throughout the pitch, I could have used more of like a individual kind of run out and like I don't know, it seemed kind of rushed at the end.
Yeah.
Maybe they were running.
Oh, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Maybe they're running behind. But that was cool.
Because the Oakland A's guys didn't know where to run. Did you see that?
Well, they didn't know where to run to Friday, Saturday, Sunday as well after the ceremony. So that was cool. The video they ran recapping the season, I applaud the Jays for not showing any World Series.
It's amazing. No, they did it right.
Because that was essentially my point.
Exactly.
Who wants to see that right now?
Exactly.
No one wants to see that right now. So I applaud them. It was a great video. Cut it off at the AL pennant and just kind of leave it there. So then the banner came down or the curtain came down and the new banners were unveiled. This is the last time I'm talking banners for 12 months. Hopefully the Jays have an extra banner next year if they get a real closer. So the curtain comes down. Vladdy and Springer say something to the crowd. Cool. That was cool.
I like that.
I think it was a great look. Those are the two leaders of the team.
100%.
And then the banners.
Or an Uncrustables ad, one or the other.
I love it. Those still make me laugh.
I agree.
The Uncrustable ads make me laugh.
I agree.
So they actually combined the banners. You can throw it up anytime, Aaron.
Yeah.
So the new banner at Rogers Center is a 2-for-1. It's like 2-for-1 pizza back in the day. Saved my ass numerous times, 2-for-1 pizza. Very good.
At one point, it was amazing.
Yes. So for the listening audience and those who maybe didn't get a good look at it, the ALCS championship banner is actually being shared with the division title banner, and it's not above it.
Yeah, that's weird. I thought the exact same thing, man.
They actually put the AL pennant, which everyone screamed at me for a week was like the most important thing in sports, at the bottom part of the banner.
But it should be on top because ALCS means, well, I guess it doesn't mean you win the division.
Yes, it should be on top.
Yes,
I agree with you.
I agree with that 100%.
Why on earth? Why does a division championship, since everyone is a banner expert apparently in this city, why is the division championship above the pennant if the pennant is so important?
Yeah.
Someone has to answer me that question because I don't have an answer for it.
I guess because to be ALCS champs, you don't necessarily have to win your division. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go.
Just please don't.
But
I
agree, ALCS should be on top.
But I keep being told if you know baseball, you know the pennant's important. I agree the pennant's important. It's more important than the division title.
Yes.
So then put it above.
I agree. I don't think you can argue that.
Here's the other thing I can't quite get over. So they had to combine the East Championship and the AL pennant on one banner because everyone still reminisces about the 2022 wild card where you blew like an 8-0 lead to Seattle. The wild card banner is next to it. What is that? Get rid of it. Who cares? None of those are good memories except for 2016.
But see, I guess those are playoff appearances where they didn't wear the division.
Who cares?
I'm not disagreeing with you.
If the pennant is that important,
yeah,
then give it its own banner. What the hell are we remembering?
Some people tweeted that at us.
What are we remembering the Barrios poll for in Minnesota?
Yeah.
What the hell are we remembering that for?
Where they scored one run.
Pull it. Yeah. Think it through for 5 seconds. Pull it.
Well, celebrate the actual accomplishment. I'd rather see the same year division title over that American League.
What does ALDS champs mean? Who cares? The pennant is more than all of them. If that's the most important thing, and I don't disagree, why do you have to share the pennant at the bottom of the banner? Guys, do you know how exhausting it is being this right all the time? This is a curse, not a blessing. I have been right on this for the last 5 days. And then Friday, you go put the pennant at the bottom to save space on the font.
Yeah.
That's okay. As long as the wild card losses are still there to be commemorated. as long as losing in a pandemic to Tampa is still commemorated by the Jays, we don't need a full banner for the American League pennant.
Well, this is why the Yankees don't do it, right? Because they have enough where they don't have to have ridiculous ones like this. All
I'm saying is never come at me for banner talk again, because there are people in that organization who don't know what they're doing. Some easy calls can be made here. Easy. And all I'm thankful for is they did not run video. The Leafs would have done that.
Oh, yeah.
The Leafs would have run nothing but like Marner Viz. Welcome back, Marner. Like the Leafs would have easily run World Series stuff. Like that's how they think. At least the Jays didn't do that. I applaud them for that. Not even they wanted to see that.
I guess they just want to recognize every playoff appearance they've ever made. Like they are a youngish franchise, right?
Ali Bear in the chat, reminders of past failures. Give me a break. The wild card losses getting their own
She's
banner.
siding with you.
I know. I appreciate it. The wild card losses getting a banner so a pennant can get its own banner. One of the dumbest things I've ever seen. But that's fine. I don't know banners. That's fine.
That's okay. You don't want to know banners. Let's talk sports anyway. But yeah, I agree. I couldn't agree more. I thought ALCS should have been front and center. Again, I said to you, yeah, of course, put the pennant up because you won the American League. That is something. Between
the Tyler Rogers take and this banner thing, this is the most accurate sports show in the city right now.
All right. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know what that is?
And we're through 2 topics. 2. Wait for the other ones.
No, this is the guy in fantasy who gets mad when he gets outed in the playoffs. Like, but I won the league during the regular season.
Well,
I got phased. Give me some money.
You should get money for regular season.
Then you want to celebrate that.
That I agree with.
Then you should celebrate the division title because it does mean something.
Are you
and to be fair, and you know what the other thing is? They tied with the Yankees really for the division.
Well, tiebreaker. No, I'll disagree with you there. They
had the same amount of wins. They didn't win a clear.
Yankees also 3-0 after this weekend.
Yeah.
Who are the 3-0 teams? Owen Casey, Otto Lopez, and the Marlins are 3-0.
Yeah.
Because right now the Rockies are on pace to lose 162 games this season, to better their loss record of 119 last season. The Rockies, it's guaranteed sweep week for the Jays. I'm sorry. Cody Ponce tonight, Rockies, Jays, it's guaranteed sweep week. You got to take the Rockies. If the Marlins took out the Rockies, you got to take out the Rockies. Samuel in the chat, Sid is 92% accurate. I'll take that.
The Brewers are 3-0 and the Dodgers are 3-0. Those are the only other ones. Marlins and
regular season Yankees are still here.
Jays, Yankees.
Like regular season Yankees are still right here. Like they're going to be competitive. They're going to give you a push. You need to fight through it.
I want to look at this. I'm pretty sure all their Yankees series are at the end of the year. They have one in May, and then after that, I think they're all down the stretch. Yeah, they have one Yankees series in May.
I don't like that. By the way,
May, June.
The schedule last night in Major League Baseball.
Mm-hmm.
No Yankees yesterday, no Dodgers yesterday on the schedule. I got to watch Cleveland on Sunday Night Baseball. and I thought NBC did a pretty good night on Sunday night, or a pretty good job on Sunday Night Baseball. But I got to watch Seattle and Cleveland. I'll watch Seattle any day. Seattle's an interesting team to me for obvious reasons. Yeah. But no Yankees, no Dodgers on Sunday Night Baseball for NBC. Holy cow, baseball.
That is crazy.
Get a grip. Okay, we can lose the banners. I'm tired of these banners.
Yeah.
My God.
Sorry, I didn't even realize they were still up.
I'm done giving out free advice to people who don't know banners. Unbelievable. No, but that's fine. Take your kids down to Rogers Center and enjoy all the wild card losses.
I was trying.
Take a picture. I want to see someone take a picture of the wild card losses and send it back and say, the good old days. Good thing there's a banner up there to remember that. Put it in the Hall of Excellence. Take the wild card losses, put them in the Hall of Excellence. Yeah. Have a day where you honor the losses.
You hope to. After this year, I hope they do.
Banners.
They have to.
Banners. Give me a break.
No, they don't play the Yankees in September, but they have 6 games against them in August.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's too far out.
Yeah, I
want a Yankee series every month.
I agree.
Yankee series every month.
They have May, June, and then twice in September, I think.
So Jays fans, like, what's the term? Schadenfreude, where you're enjoying someone else's failures? Like, what's the term? It's something like that. Yeah. I'm not saying I have.
You're older. You're wiser.
I am. I'm 1 year older right now and wiser. I don't want to say that Jays fans are enjoying the Bichette Mets experience right now, but I don't think they're like losing sleep over it. Bichette took the money. He ran. He was never signing with the Jays. Quite frankly, the Jays are a better defensive team without him by a country mile. And Bichette, in his first 3 games with the Mets, 1 for 14, 8 strikeouts. And he's made a couple decent plays at third. He's made a couple of others that were just hilariously Bo. So the clip I want to play for you is what the crowd did at Citi Field in New York yesterday when Bo struck out with the go-ahead run on base in the 7th inning of a 2-2 game. This is not a long clip, but I think you can pick up what the Met fans are putting down. This is the Met fan reaction to another Bo strikeout yesterday.
Blew him away with a fastball at 100 miles an hour. So after getting in trouble, Montgomery strikes out Soto and Bichette back-to-back to keep it tied.
Struck out Soto, too. It's fine. It happens. It's not going well for Bo early in New York. Now it's early. to quote Mike Woolman.
Very early.
Very early.
And let's not forget, those fans kind of did that to Soto last year too, and he ended up having a pretty good year.
They've done it to Aaron Judge before.
That's fair.
Bo Bichette was asked if the boos at Citi Field caught him off guard at all after the game, and Bo said the following, quote, "If anything, I thought it took too long. I get it. I thought my at-bats were terrible too. Self-deprecation will help him in that sitting. I don't mind that strategy from Bo at all."
Okay.
But
where was that here?
He didn't say anything here.
Yeah.
What is the most memorable Bo Bichette quote in the city of Toronto during his time here?
For me, it was when he went on with Blair and Barker and told them to go get Justin Turner, and then they went and got Justin Turner. He mentioned two free agents that they didn't sign, and then they signed Justin Turner like within a week.
Yep.
That's the only one I can recall at all.
No, it's true. Mike in the chat, Bo will be fine.
He will. That's what those fans do.
Dark Horse in the chat, other than his hitting, I never understood the fan love towards him. Well, the hitting was pretty damn good. I think he led the American League in hits twice.
And yeah.
It wasn't just good hitting.
He was leading it, I think, even last year until he got hurt.
Bo Bichette was pretty damn good.
For a while he was hurt.
But the other reason I thought that was significant to run today, Azo, is just the notion that this city is overly hard on athletes compared to other cities.
Preach.
It's the dumbest take anyone's going to have.
Well, that's why I brought up they've done that to Soto. And he ended up having an amazing year last year.
But it's just Bo, in all seriousness, he better wake up.
Yeah.
They are paying him close to $50 million this year.
That's the thing. Was he going to say no to that?
They have no patience for this in New York. They missed the playoffs last year. Their owner has spent more than any other owner on a team this year. They expect big things. Soto's going to give it to them. I think Soto's going to have a pretty damn good year.
And after the way they fell off last year, there's even more expectations. That's why he went and paid that kind of money for a guy like Bo after they lost Kyle Tucker, to be fair.
HB Sports, Sid, for the record, it's Shanahan Freud. That's pretty good.
That's very good.
That's an immediate clubhouse leader for comment of the day in the chat.
Comment of the week so far.
Very good. That's very good.
But yeah, you're right. And again, where else was he going to go with giving him that kind of money? Of course they did. But again, this is a team which maybe that's why they have that opt-out clause for him.
Now, but I do give him credit for going to New York because some people would have ducked it. It was either Philly or New York. Either way, he was going to hear it if things don't go well.
And after the self-deprecating comments, he did say, I had horrible at-bats today. I'll be the first to admit it.
100%.
Which he did.
100%.
So, and maybe all preseason, listen, he's also at a new position. That took up a lot of spring, is him getting comfortable at third.
But Mets,
it doesn't matter.
Mets fans don't care if he has a new position.
But everybody does this, right? When you go to a new team, you try and overperform a bit to show that you're worth it. And look at Santander. What did he do last year when he came here? He was trying overly hard, got himself hurt, and he's still hurt. Bo's got to watch he doesn't do that too.
I think when Santander got here, there was gravy in his shoulder to begin with.
Yeah,
I think there was much going on there.
Sure.
I don't think he trained that hard during his free agency.
I'm just saying, guys usually struggle when they go to a new team because they try and do too much too quick.
With that said, listen, I don't disagree with you. With that said,
but it's a lot.
He better wake up. He better wake up on that team.
No, for that money, he has to.
He better wake up because the quiet and it's gonna I don't know where that impression came from. Bo, he's not. He's never seemed like the type of personality to me who wants that.
No, agreed. And that might be why they put that clause in there again.
But if you wanted, but that's at the end of the season.
No, but because they don't,
got a whole long way to go.
Because they're not sure if he can hack it. What is it? They pay him $5 million to not opt in?
It's worth bringing up. Thank you, Azza, for doing this. There was a clause in this contract. What was it? 3 years for Bo?
Yeah.
There's a clause in the contract. If Bo opts out, the Mets pay him $5 million.
That's insane.
There is a financial incentive. If this goes haywire,
that's what I'm saying.
There's a financial incentive, and actually, it's kind of smart from the Mets for him to leave.
It might be smart for Bo too.
I don't know, with the salary cap coming.
Yeah.
But if this goes to hell, it's a different story. You're right. If this is a horrible experience for Bo Bichette,
I'm curious who put that in. You think it was the Mets?
I think it was the Mets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Mets are like, no problem. No problem.
Should have got that in my contract, man.
I thought you did. Why didn't we do ABS sooner?
Yeah,
why didn't we do ball strikes review sooner? This was some of the biggest roars at Rogers Center.
It was amazing.
Was the ball strike? I love it. I can't believe it took this long. I don't care if people are lying about their measurements to go into the computer. If all of a sudden they're shorter than they used to be, players are doing it all over baseball. I don't care. I absolutely love this. And
That's why I want to make it more of a spectacle when they do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, like it's a Royal Rumble, and then just have people explode one way or another, like cheering or the disappointment.
See, to me,
Be amazing.
this is already good in that the umpires are getting embarrassed like you would not believe.
Who is the 1-5 over?
Doug Eddings?
Yeah.
Doug,
Who is known as one of the?
It was Eugenio Suarez on consecutive pitches.
Constantly.
Just tapped.
Yeah.
Tap, tap, tap it. Tap the helmet.
God.
Tap
You
the
make
helmet.
me cringe when you do that.
I'll say it again later. But I love this ball strike
Agreed.
challenge, man. I absolutely love it. It's just great.
You know, in the
It's
minors
great.
this year, they're
Love it.
doing one for check swings too. They have technology about a check swing.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
How's that going?
I don't know. It
That's-
just started because minors just started too, but they're doing it this year in some of the minors. Like they're going to identify what a check swing is and there's an angle and whatever, but they're going to, and it counts as one of your ABS challenges on check swings.
Oh,
as well.
that's right.
Yeah. So yeah, 2 is a good number too, right? Can we say that?
I'd want 3. I think 2's too low. Now they're trying out for
But
the
you can't
first
go
year.
back. Like at least you can add it here. You can't go backwards.
No, but
if
you know
give
what?
too
It
many.
does put the emphasis on getting it right. I do like that.
And
Although
you like saving them till later in the
Yes.
game, right?
Vladdy's ABS challenge Saturday was outrageous.
Yeah. But that's Vladdy.
You cannot challenge. I'm going to say this again. If you challenge that on anything other than a ball 4 or strike 3, you've lost your mind. Vladdy Saturday looked a little distracted. I don't know what was going on Saturday.
He does that. That's Vladdy. That's a joy.
I haven't seen that
He
Vladdy.
gets so
I
in
have,
the moment.
I have not seen that Vladdy in a long time.
Yeah.
Distracted, running through stop signs, Vladdy. I have not seen in a very
Pumped,
long
man.
time.
He's pumped for the season.
All right, just okay. But now the rule is do not challenge unless it's ball 4 or strike 3.
By the way, Barger, some great at bats this weekend too. Have to admit that.
Barger looks good.
Everybody thought that ball was
Barger looks
gone.
good.
No,
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
that sack fly.
Yep.
Everybody thought it was a game-winning home
Very
run,
true.
and then he had the walk with the bases loaded, which showed some patience. Which that at bat blew my mind. It was such a great at bat.
Those guys are here to stay, man.
No,
Clement looks as comfortable as he did last year. Like just fantastic stuff.
isn't that crazy? And Clement, like a lot of times he's hitting 7th, 8th, but he comes through all the time. And hey, and shout out Andres Jimenez too, man. He's a guy we didn't discuss too much.
Drove in all the runs
On
night?
Friday night. I mean, one should
Should
have
have
been an
been- should have
error.
been 2 unearned.
Yeah. But dude, if he has a like at least decent offensive year,
Yeah.
man, with the defense he gives you, he could be. He's a guy we didn't bring up too much in like before the season started.
100%.
He could be huge
100%.
for this team. I
Uh,
just wanted to bring him up too.
Ruffy in the chat writes, Rob Manfred, best commissioner in sports. He is until he cancels next season
Yeah.
because that will happen. But between the pitch clock and this, I am holding. I'm keeping my powder dry on Rob Manfred and the criticism. There's certain things I haven't liked.
Well, I like even the relievers having to face 3 guys. What else?
True.
They're taking away the shifts.
Yeah.
Like
No,
they've
it's-
done
it's-
a lot of good stuff.
It's a great point. It's more than just the 2 things.
Yeah.
Like what has Gary Bettman ever done that's as good as those 4 ideas?
Yeah.
Honestly,
No,
what has he ever done? Nothing.
he just defends everything.
Nothing.
It's not even a conversation.
Nothing. He doesn't move. Like
No.
it's our game's great. Our game's great. We're gonna have an opening night at 5 PM. Not telling anyone about it. Everything's great.
Yeah.
Rob Manfred is destroying everyone on good. He makes Adam Silver look like me running a league. Did you see the anti-tanking rules that Shams threw out last week?
I did.
But I realize what they're doing. They want to make it so complicated that teams don't even try and tank. That's
fair.
what they're trying to
Actually,
do.
that's fair. I actually like that.
You needed to be a physics major to figure out some of these equations that Shams was throwing out there in terms of like a 2-year tanking record, and then it's the bottom 10, and then it was a joke. But I think they're doing that on purpose in the NBA.
Yeah.
They want
Actually, that's a
some
great
of
theory. I like
because
that.
some owners of these teams, quite frankly, can't count.
A lot of people
They're
in the
not smart
chat
enough
want
to
to give
count.
Bettman the 4 nations. They want to give him credit for the 4
I'll
nations.
give you 1 4 nations. Having best on best,
But
at
that's
the
not even
All-Star
during
break-
the
No, but that's a pretty good idea. Having best on best when an All-Star
but that
break
doesn't
would
affect the
happen.
game on a daily basis. Like that's a separate thing
It's a
from the league.
it's a marketing
Marquee
thing.
event.
But I would argue with you, faster baseball games, good for marketing.
Yeah.
That's
No,
really
but I'm
good
saying,
for marketing.
like this, what Manfred's done affects the game on a nightly basis, like throughout the season. The 4
Right.
nations is separate from the season.
Correct.
Like that's why I thought we were talking about like in-game stuff.
DLL in the chat. Guess who's on the ice for Ducks morning skate today?
Woo!
Guess who's on the ice?
Oh boy, here we go. Are we done baseball? Are we moving or what? Yeah.
Any other Jays?
No,
talk?
I think got the Barger, got the Jimenez stuff
Again,
in.
Cody
Also-
Pence goes tonight against Tomoyuki Sagano. That's the former Mets pitcher, right? Sagano?
I believe so.
I think
yeah.
he used to pitch for the Mets. Good luck in Coors Field, Tomoyuki.
I think I'm gonna like
Good
seeing
luck.
Clement and Jimenez up the middle too. Just the way Clement plays,
will.
how is he not the fan favorite? Like
Those two look like they've been playing short and second for 8 seasons.
It's amazing. So good. And Clement just plays with so much joy, the way he slides. Although I thought he was out on that slide at second. I didn't think he got pushed out.
You know what I'm not seeing in this chat or from anyone in this market, and they would say it forever? Bo Bichette's better defensively than you give him credit for, guys.
You won't see that.
Bo Bichette. Shut up.
Ernie Clement should have won a Golden Glove the last 3 years. Gold Glove.
Gold Glove. Here. All right, let's move on to hockey. So, when last we gathered, I think Azzo and I had a conversation of how Radko Gudas showed up on the Ducks injury report.
I think that got some views.
Yeah. Approaching 500,000. Whatever. It's not a big deal.
Happy birthday, man.
So, appreciate it. One gift after another from Azzo. One gift after another. Appreciate you. So, we talked on air. Forgive me if it was a one-sided conversation, Azzo, but I had an opinion that the Ducks were now setting up a world where Radko Gudas does not play tonight against the Toronto Maple Leafs after taking out Austin Matthews' knee on March the 12th. Because I've seen this before. I have seen this act before. Mm-hmm. So, Saturday headlines with Elliott on Hockey Night. Again, one of the best segments in television. Frege is like, I'm paraphrasing Frege, but he's like, I've been told Gudas is not well. He was in a walking boot after the Calgary game Thursday, but he's determined to play Monday. Ooh. And the team doesn't want him to. And I'm like, whoa. And then I thought about it. And I said, go kick rocks, Radko Gudas and the Ducks. So you're telling me, in a league that doesn't want you to know any injury information at all, mm-hmm. any team in the league, any market, it doesn't matter what market, Canadian or otherwise, you are not allowed as an NHL observer to know anything about an injury. We still don't know what the hell's going on with Leon Draisaitl.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. If it weren't for Mitch Marner, I wouldn't know what's going on with Sidney Crosby. I have no idea. They will not tell you what's going on. It's a miracle we know what's going on with Austin Matthews. Only because only because the Leafs charge that much for season tickets. They better tell you what's wrong with Austin Matthews.
And he's out for the year. You had to have surgery. Can't avoid that.
No, you can't. As a season ticket holder, you need that information.
If they were in the playoffs, we wouldn't have found out.
Oh, no chance.
Right.
No chance.
Like, these are all teams who are still playing for something, too.
But this league will not give you any information. And all of a sudden, the leaks coming out of the Ducks organization in terms of injuries are like a 150-year-old house that hasn't seen a plumber in 30 years. All of a sudden, the leaks are coming out. He's in a walking boot. Radko Gudas is in a walking boot. But on top of that, he's going to fight his way through it. And he is going to be out there against one of the real bullies of the National Hockey League, Max Domi.
Call them out.
This organization, it is the most transparent organization in hockey. They are lying to you about how hurt this guy is. I don't believe it for a second because that guy hasn't cared about how hurt someone else is for years. Not Crosby, Matthews, or anyone. I don't care how hurt he is, and I don't believe he's hurt. The fact that we heard he's in a walking boot was strategic. The fact that we heard he wants to play badly is strategic. They not only want to make him look like a good guy, but they want to set it up where the Leafs get hammered double if they come after him tonight because they're coming after the hurt guy. They have set it up where the Leafs, if they do anything, George Peros is going to be in the building tonight.
I was going to say, we should bring that up. Funny how that's going to happen.
David Alter of the Hockey News is reporting George Peros,
I've seen it from multiple places.
NHL Department of Player Unsafety will be in the building tonight. Former Duck George Peros, so he has season tickets probably. He'll be in the stands eating popcorn.
Oh,
but they're trying to set this up.
He'll be in the alumni box.
They're trying to set this up like the Leafs, the big bad Leafs, are coming after poor Radko. To hell with Radko Gudas. I don't believe he's hurt for a second. He's a liar face. Mm-hmm. And I think that organization's a liar face. Guess what? Don't trust Joe Quenneville. Got my reasons. I don't trust him either. I don't trust any of them. They are setting this up to make him look like the victim, and I'm not going to sit here and just shut my mouth on that. To hell with that organization and Radko Gudas. If the Leafs want to make a move, make a move. I encourage it. The ironic thing is, they're not doing anything tonight. It's going to be the funniest thing you ever see in your life. The Leafs aren't going to do anything. Anything. You know how I know? Because Craig Berube is already tracking back because as a head coach, he cannot be culpable either because he will also get suspended and lose game checks. This is Craig Berube after the Leafs mailed in one against St. Louis on Saturday night. Listen to the backtrack on Berube.
Got to go out and play, and you got to be highly competitive and play hard against them. That's what you got to do. I mean, we're not going to go and, you can't go out and do stupid things and, suspensions and things like that. That's not what it's all about. But we definitely have to go out and play a physical, hard game against that team.
Craig Berube finally realized, oh my God, I'm going to get fined as well if something happens tonight. Because they've been talking about this since March the 12th. The Leafs, who at times are one of the most unintelligent organizations in professional sports, have done nothing but talk about this for 12 weeks. So now, of course, George Peros is there tonight. Radko Gudas wearing a regular sweater at morning skate in Anaheim, according to Luke Fox of Sportsnet.
Apparently Friedge confirmed he'll be there tonight, Peros. So, yeah.
Like, why do you? Of course he's going to be there. The Leafs have boxed themselves in a corner, and the Ducks have found an opportunity
to protect the Ducks?
to try and protect their captain.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to make their captain look soft either. The Leafs now can't win because they couldn't keep their mouth shut. But I know what the Ducks are up to. That's the weakest organization in hockey. And I hope Michael Pezzetta better be in that lineup tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
And someone in MLSE better pay the fine for him. I've seen their lounges. They can afford it. Pezzetta's in there. Someone take care of this guy. I don't believe for a second Gudas is hurt. I think that's a bold-faced lie. Because if he was that hurt with the playoffs 2 weeks away, any intelligent organization pulls their player. He's not that hurt. I don't care what happens to Radko Gudas tonight. Because he doesn't care about what happens to Matthews or to Crosby or to any of the other guys he need. Because he's a cheap player and he doesn't deserve to wear a C on any team. But they decided Radko Gudas is their captain, and now they've wrapped themselves around him.
Well, and let's also say they're only 3 points up on the Oilers for that division right now. They need they got to win.
A lot going on in that Pacific Division right now.
There is.
A lot going on.
So all of a sudden it becomes an important game for them, right?
Do you think the Leafs do anything tonight untoward? See, here's my problem is they've entered an arena they're not comfortable in.
Right. It's not at home.
So like if this were Tampa or Florida, I think they can handle this without like a bunch of suspensions. But they're not.
Dude, there's 7 games left. Like
even more reason to do something.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's my point too.
But now Berube's like, oh, I'm going to get fined too. We can't do anything stupid, guys. You've been talking about this since March the 12th. About sticking up for each other, about being there for each other.
Well, Max called them out. You're right.
Now Berube, who's about to get fired, goes, my pocketbook might get dinged here. Because the NHL now has rules about that, as they should. Yeah. Coaches kind of throwing whatever out there in hopes of finding the next more Bertuzzi incident. NHL doesn't want that.
Mm-hmm.
George Peros is getting a nice seat for that, feet up. He's watching very closely.
Yeah.
And Peros, according to Bukauskas and Friedge, was in St. Louis over the weekend. Now, he was there for a charity skate. But the last 2 stops the Leafs have been, George Peros has been there. Funny how that works.
That is pretty funny.
Funny how that works.
A little bit too late.
Funny how that works.
And again, I think things changed for Anaheim because they went to overtime with Calgary in that game, and then they lost Edmonton on Saturday. Like, I don't think you can hold them out. You need them to play because all of a sudden every win counts.
Mike in the chat, Sid, why should they go after Gudas now? Why didn't they do something to Gudas when it happened? Mike, I agree. They should have done something when it happened. I think they're going to go after Gudas now because they've been talking about it since March 12th. Like they were in Buffalo when they're talking about it.
No, Max told you they had it circled on their calendar.
Max told me made the dumbest comment of the year. If he lifts a finger tonight, they are going to hammer him. Worse than his dad ever got suspended. And I thought the Alf Samuelson thing was warranted. I agreed with Ty Domi on that.
Yeah.
Max, he can't lift a finger tonight because of that. God, the Leafs don't know how to do this. They do not know how to do this properly. Sure. But Gudas can go to hell on this injury. I'm calling BS on this. That's ridiculous. Oh, I got to trust Joel Quenneville. This is the bastion of honesty. Joel Quenneville. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't think they're doing anything tonight. I'm going to stay up super late, like a lot of Leaf fans, to watch that, looking for one thing. Not a goal, not a save, the stupid thing. And I don't think the Leafs are going to do the stupid thing. Do you think the Leafs will do the stupid thing?
I think they'll try. I don't know
to
what extent.
But what does that mean?
I don't know.
Like, what does that mean?
I think they try and like gouge him or like just provoke him to try and do something and then try and step up. Like maybe go for a hit, maybe just poke him, slap. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know where there's a win. I don't think you challenge him.
What if
to a
it goes
fight.
the other way tonight and he takes Nylander out tonight? With ironically enough,
just go full heel.
A knee.
Yeah.
What if it goes the other way?
No, he won't though. He'll wait the 18 months before he does something dumb again.
Yeah, because right now he's a repeat offender. Good point.
Right?
He's got to wait till he's not a repeat offender anymore.
Yeah.
Miff in the chat. I think Nylander will go after him.
And then put his ear up.
Speaking of Nylander,
Put his hand up to his ear.
So before this Gudas thing started to rile me up, I was really interested in what William Nylander had to say after we went off air Friday. So
I think we saw while we were on air, didn't we? We saw the quote.
Did we?
I think
I
so.
can't remember.
I think you read it. I'm pretty sure you read it while we were on air.
Like I said, we talked about it Friday during the show. And it's my old age, Osmo. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's true.
And
yeah, it's a whole new year for you. How could you remember?
This was like way worse hearing it than reading it. Because sometimes it's not. Sometimes the quote isn't as bad when you hear it. But with Willie, everything's worse than when you hear it because it's his mouth. And I'll say this though, I did find it interesting. Folks in the city were like, so the clip we're going to play you here in a second is Nylander being asked what went wrong this year, and Nylander eventually said, with that grin on his face, you know the grin on his face, the Nylander grin.
Oh, like when he's flipping the finger.
It's like he just met a girl in the bar, and she says, "You're cute." It's that kind of grin. Like
I thought it was like giving a camera a finger grin.
Oh, could be that. Yeah, could be. Yeah, there's different types of grins with Willie. I forgot.
Bleep eating grin on that one too.
But someone asked Nylander, like, where do you think it's gone wrong this year for the team? And Nylander basically says, I have my theories, but I'm not going to say. And a lot of folks in the city.
Clearly, you're giving him too much credit.
No, that's exactly. Well, we'll play the clip in a second. You be the judge. But like, then people were like, what does he mean by that? If you just heard the next quote, he told you exactly what he meant by that. So I'm going to let you hear the first question, and then Nylander saying, I have my theories, but I'm not going to say. The next question tees him up.
Hang on, Michael has a serious question for you.
Go ahead.
Was he shirtless though?
No, not in this one.
Okay.
He was shirtless.
It's a serious question.
He was shirtless.
You know how serious
for some reason, after the St. Louis game Saturday, he was shirtless. I don't know why he's shirtless, why he's not. I don't know. Maybe Leafs PR want him out there quick. I'll give him benefit of the doubt. Claudio in the chat, Pizzetta confirmed tonight.
Yeah, apparently Leafs PR just put it
Good.
on.
That makes sense. And they recalled Bo Grew on an emergency basis. He's in Anaheim already.
Oh, it is emergency, huh?
Wow. Look at this.
What's the emergency? They need somebody who can fight? What?
All the big guns are out tonight for the Leafs. So the Nylander clip, he goes, I have my theories, but I don't know. And then he follows it up with it's obvious what he's talking about when he says the second thing.
Yep.
So listen carefully for the second thing. And it's kind of an obvious thing. And it's there in plain sight. And we know what he's talking about now. This was Friday afternoon. Listen.
I think you look back at and you kind of wish the team had done something different, like played different, or I don't know. When you look back at it, do you see the mistakes that as they piled up, kind of thing?
I mean, I have like my thoughts about maybe some stuff, but I mean that's something I'm going to keep to myself.
What have you liked how the team has played the last couple of games?
I think we've been skating very well and playing a lot more faster pace hockey, and I think that's been very beneficial.
And scene. William Nylander wants to play faster pace hockey. I'm going to assume Austin Matthews wants to play some faster pace hockey.
His numbers would indicate so too.
I would assume a lot of those guys would like to. I mean, Tavares can't play faster pace hockey if he wants to play faster pace, unless there's an empty net, and then he's the fastest guy in the league. But I think that's the quiet part out loud that any Leaf observer,
anybody can deduce from that
has been watching all year. Like I think that's why that's the only reason Berube is gone. Is that it's the pace of it. It's how it looks. It's not being able to adjust to the players he has.
But again, you brought in a defensive-minded coach or whatever you want to call it, technician, whatever. And with that defensive core, can you play a faster pace hockey? I don't know.
Listen, but all I know is he hasn't tried to adjust once.
Right. No, agreed.
Craig Berube has not adjusted. They get outshot 4 out of every 5 games. And it might be even more than that.
We ran the stat last week. Their 2 goalies are at the top of shots faced this year. It's insane.
So
your defensive style isn't working either.
Nylander let it slip.
Yeah.
By the way, which
did he let it slip or did he just take a shot?
Well, in my mind's eye, because of my ongoing narrative with Willie, I'm going to say he let it slip because I think it's funnier. If he
the
let it slip.
Muskoka Forever hoodie is quite the choice.
You did notice that, didn't you?
Oh, hell yeah.
Forever. He's been in Muskoka as of February after coming back from the Olympics.
Maybe we'll do something tonight and just get suspended for the last 7 games.
I don't think anything's happening tonight.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have a feeling.
It's a fair deduction.
I have a feeling who on this team, aside from Pizzetta, is going to be like, you know what? I'd give up a game check for this organization. Because that's what happens when you get suspended.
Which the organization should pay.
Yeah, which most do.
Yeah.
And no one says anything about it. So I mean, I think that's it. Can the Leafs play quicker brand of hockey? Most people would say yes. Now, I know that there are those of you out there saying, yeah, they were a first place team last year and were as close to eliminating the Panthers. I'm not surprised that the Leafs don't have a close to eliminated the Panthers banner up. People love that so much. We'll see tonight, 10 o'clock. This is going to be the weirdest Leaf game I've ever watched tonight in my life.
I agree.
Because I'm not watching for anything other than stupidity.
What do you watch this team for anyway?
Defensive stupidity. That's what I usually say.
That's fair. Plus the Jays are back now.
The Jays are back. Well, Jays will be wrapped up by then.
There's some other good games on the hockey schedule tonight too.
Oh, there's a lot going on here.
By the way, did you see the thing between him and Berube at practice?
I kept hearing about it. I didn't see the video. What did I miss?
He just went up to him and did like the hand to ear celebrate. Like, I don't know. Like, let me hear you now.
About what? Like, give me more context of it. Was it he took a shot?
Yeah, I guess he scored or something.
Because Berube criticized Willie about not shooting, and then is that what happened?
He went in, he took a shot, which I believe he scored on, and then skated right over to Berube and just like, what's his team doing? Like, still having fun? I don't know.
Francis in the chat. Happy birthday, Sid. Faxing over your no movement clause right now.
Oh, there you go. I like that.
I believe I have a no movement clause with Sick Media. Somewhere in there.
I don't. Damn it.
No, you have an extra movement clause. We gave you extra movement. You can give us 3 places that we can just send you to randomly.
Yeah. And when did Berube criticize Nylander? Like, what, 2 games ago?
2 games ago. Oh, by the way, guess who's now the biggest Joseph Wall fan in the organization?
Oh, I know.
Craig Berube.
By the way, they can officially get eliminated tonight from the playoffs. The Leafs.
Oh, that's hilarious.
In regulation to Anaheim, and the Islanders get at least 1 point against Pittsburgh.
Radko Gudas is going to eliminate the Leafs tonight.
Right.
Playing hurt, apparently. Yeah. Oh, I trust Joel Quenneville. Yeah,
Longest active playoff streak in the NHL, though.
Yeah, I trust
it comes to an end tonight.
Johnny Stash. What's that?
Longest active playoff streak could come to an end tonight.
The Leafs?
Yeah. 9 years.
We should tomorrow talk
put
about
up a banner
our top 10 favorite moments of the Shanahan era.
Okay.
I don't
top
think
9, one for each
I don't think we need 10 spots for the
9.
top 10.
We'll do 9.
We'll end it at 7.
Okay.
Well, you and I will be looking at each other struggling.
That's fair.
What are the top 10 moments of the playoff era? 5 of my highlights are the first series, them clinching in 2017.
Yeah.
I think you and I were at a wedding when they clinched that Saturday.
That's right.
The clinching Saturday, and then like playing Washington to I think 5 of the 6 games were 1-goal games in the first round. Some crazy number like that.
You got to put the Tavares goal against Tampa, right, to get to the next round.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares about that goal. Sorry, I hate to break it to you. Nobody cares about that.
That's the quickest I've ever seen things flip on this team. Is making it past the first round finally, and then going down 3-0 to Florida in the next round, and within a week the vibes are just gone.
Steve in the chat. Top moment: Shanahan got fired. Wow.
I can hear you on that.
Unbelievable.
After he forced them to give up 2 first round
Michael,
picks. There's nothing like that, huh?
No, there's nothing like that. Michael in the chat. Leafs 2026 missed playoffs banner going to be electric. Put it next to the wild card losses banner.
Injuries. Too many injuries banner.
The wild card losses banner. You know what? The fact that that's up in that building, I'm right on every aspect of the argument. Yeah. You can't debate me at all. I win. We want Florida chance. There's some good.
I forgot about that one. That is a good one.
But you're right. It could all end tonight.
A few people got that one.
It could all end tonight.
Yeah. Well, officially.
It could. Yeah. You know what ended yesterday? Bruce Cassidy's tenure as head coach of the Vegas Golden Knights.
It did.
And my dream has finally come true. Because earlier this year, I did tweet out, and I was serious. This was around Christmas. This was around the Mark Savard firing. Okay? If
the big bump.
The big bump.
If the big Leafs bump.
If the Leafs want to actually shake this up, Berube out, Tortorella in. I still have that tweet out there. This was before Christmas.
I like that it played out like this better, though.
Me too. So Bruce Cassidy, who just won a cup in 2023 with Vegas, and who right now, I believe, has 4 wins in his last 16 games with Vegas. Vegas are 4 points up on safety in the Western Conference. There's 8 games left. Bruce Cassidy fired yesterday. Shocking development by Vegas. John Tortorella, more games coached than any American coach in NHL history, 6th most all time. He is now coaching Mitch Marner.
That's my favorite.
John Tortorella. I would do disgusting things to be in a film session with John Tortorella sitting next to Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner's the same guy who, when Sheldon Keefe had legitimate criticism, cried like a child and made Keefe go out the next day and take it back.
Yep.
He took it back.
Yep. I remember that.
I love...
That might make the list.
Maybe.
That could make the list.
Maybe.
Because I do remember that. That's one of my favorites.
Someone in the chat earlier did say, Tortorella's first question to Mitch, who in the dressing room do you think doesn't work hard?
Well played.
That's a Babcock memory that no one likes. I didn't like that at all for him
No,
either.
that's awful.
Wow. But Mitch Marner is now entering a different world. And I'm glad Mitch is being left alone going out for dinner and walking the dog. I'm really happy because this is a reminder. This organization doesn't give a damn about him and his ass.
They have higher standards.
And if he doesn't come through, I understand there's no movements. Actually, let me look at the no movements on Marner's deal. I haven't looked at this in a long time. That organization will find a way to move off this guy.
But this organization has been good since their birth, right? Like they have different standards. They have different standards.
He has ironclad no moves. Ironclad. But I don't think that's going to stop Vegas from getting rid of him. They'll find a way. They will embarrass him if they have to. But again, the Vegas Golden Knights do not care about you if you aren't doing anything for them. Mitch Marner better start to fly straight right now. That guy's been floating around there. He's in mid-float Leafs form. Mid. I will say this. A couple of other things did stick out. One, isn't it amazing what happens to a head coach in this league when you lose Alex Pietrangelo? It's amazing.
Or a captain on your side. But also what you can do when the captain is on your side.
No, but hear me out. Berube got fired.
Oh, yeah.
Berube won a cup with Pietrangelo. All of a sudden, he couldn't coach anymore. Cassidy won a cup with Pietrangelo. All of a sudden, he can't coach anymore.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Alex Pietrangelo is a Hall of Famer for multiple reasons. He has made people look good in his career.
Mm-hmm.
And the second both of those franchises lose Alex Pietrangelo, we can't do anything right.
Falls off.
Berube was a genius with Pietrangelo and a goalie. How does he look now? He was a genius last year with some goaltending. How's he look now? I just think Alex Pietrangelo is the best player we've seen in a long time that we don't talk enough about. I know hockey heads know full well what he's about, but I've been hearing about Vegas all year. I don't hear about Pietrangelo not being there. They're a mess.
It's a good point.
Rasmus Anderson can't do a thing.
No,
he can't do a thing in there.
You saw that stat last week. I think they're the team that have been losing the most, in terms of time, even worse than Vancouver and worse than they're always playing catch up.
I love Alex Pietrangelo and what he's done in his career. He's one of those guys. You see people when they're attached to folks for a long time and that person kind of leaves, you see what the deal is.
Yep.
And Alex Pietrangelo has forced people onto the carpet about who they are in this league for many years for different reasons. And I'm happy. We got to see. I think we know what Craig Berube is about. I think Bruce Cassidy's a better coach than Craig Berube, but still, Bruce Cassidy benefited from having Pietrangelo back there.
Oh, for sure. The
second that guy leaves, the teams they take a dump all over themselves.
Like the new age Messier. A little bit of a captain, right?
Basically.
A guy, huh?
Basically, Jacqueline in the chat, it's Shea Weber-esque. Yeah.
Yeah, there's another good example. It's true.
Here's the other thing. I think the team that had the worst weekend over the weekend were the Edmonton Oilers. If I'm Edmonton, I don't care. If I'm Edmonton, I didn't want to see this. Vegas were exactly where I wanted them.
Yeah.
Exactly where I wanted them. They were lost. Marner's just twirling around in pregame skates. They weren't doing anything. They weren't winning a game. It was an actual pillow fight. Connor McDavid was banging on. It was an actual pillow fight. Now.
But that's why Vegas did it.
Edmonton had a bad weekend. This was not good for Edmonton. Not good for Edmonton. Tortorella for X amount of time is going to do what he does. He's going to light a fire. If he has to sit Marner, he'll sit him.
Again, for 8 games. That's it. And then get in. And then we'll see what happens.
Marner better shape up or he's going to be Mitchkov. He'll give him the Mitchkov treatment out there. Edmonton did not want to see this.
That's a good one.
They did not want to see this because Tortorella short term will burn very hot. And what are we talking about? 8. Well, how many games left Vegas has?
Yeah.
8 games?
I think so. Something like that.
That's it.
That's what all teams have. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Edmonton see a team that might have won 6 of their last 8 and feeling good about themselves. Look out. Now, Tortorella also doesn't have Pietrangelo. That's a problem. But we'll see. We'll see where this goes. But Matt Fay Marner, shotgun draw in the chat.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a fascinating thing for a lot of reasons, but I do credit Vegas because Saravelli mentioned it over the weekend or just yesterday. That organization has balls, man. Kelly McCrimmon has
This is a guy who won
stones.
him a Stanley Cup.
Yes.
He won a Stanley Cup
Yes.
with them.
Like,
But they didn't care.
Bruce Cassidy's family,
But again,
gone. But Boston was a kind of a quick ending for Cassidy in
that's
Boston,
true too.
It was quick.
No, but when you get to the Stanley Cup final in like your first year, like this team's just set up different now forever. Like they have higher standards than any. They've been in the playoffs 7
True.
out of the 8 years they've
True.
been in the league, whatever it
But
is.
at some point, the first rounders run out.
No,
Like you
I
can't be
know.
making the move for Rasmus Anderson and Noah Hannafin all the time. And
But that's why they're holding on to this and they want to make a run every year.
oh, it's
right?
big year for them. Big year for them. Correct. Like their assets are drying up.
But they were always the team going all in at the deadline, or not all in, but making moves to try and push them over the top. Like, yeah, this is the first time they're going to face some of this in their history.
I cannot wait to see that organization when they see Marner in the postseason because it's just not his style. It's just not his style, and I don't know how you fix that, but there might be some buyer's remorse. So
Where's John Cooper? Oh yeah, he's taken.
he's taken as he should. Be.
No, I mean to bring the best out of Mitch, like at 4 Nations and the Olympics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Viper in the chat. Look at what they did with Fleury. Vegas, ruthless.
That's true.
It's true. Now they do need some goaltending at some point.
Yeah.
Like Bruce Cassidy, actually, like I hate saying the underlying numbers because people in Toronto said that for 10 years. The underlying numbers in Vegas are pretty good aside from goaltending and shooting percentage.
True.
And what do you want Cassidy to do on shooting percentage and the goalies he's given? Like, what do you want him to do? I don't
Again,
know.
you can't be playing
It's tough.
catch up all year. It catches
tough.
up to you.
Yes.
It's tough.
Jacqueline in the chat, Rasmus Anderson not working out well there. Again, I believe the Flames have won more games since the trade.
Yeah.
And they won again
You
over
brought
the
that up,
well,
yeah.
Vancouver sucked. But the Flames have like this vibe. I do once in a while make time for a Flames game.
Of course.
I do love the way they're playing hockey.
Sure.
The Craig Conroy feel is prevalent in that team.
Mhm.
No one's giving up. Blake Coleman's playing great hockey. He wanted out.
Yep.
That's a pro, man. Like they got some Ole Matta came in. He's playing well. Anyway, the Flames are shockingly decent right now. Shockingly. Anything else on Cassidy before we talk about the Sens? I want to talk about the Sens.
Should we do the Dreger thing from this morning?
Oh shoot! I overshot the Dreger thing. Go
No,
ahead.
no, but maybe this is a good time with
No,
Cassidy
go
being
ahead.
on the market. Maybe this is the time
so,
to do it.
So Darren Dreger was on First Up with Kolyakovo and Korolnik today.
Yep.
It's a very good morning show. What was the gist of what Dreger was saying about Brad Treliving?
So he basically said the Maple Leafs management has no final decisions regarding the near future. He's quote, if you're Brad Treliving, you likely have a pretty good sense of what's coming. It seems more likely that there will be a change in management. And then quote again, though we don't know that for sure. I think ownership and senior management just want to see how the season plays out, have their initial or in their internal meetings, and then make those decisions.
So he's more than insinuating Treliving's dead man walking.
Kind of. He's yeah.
Which, considering he's entering a contract year, part of me understands. Did Berube sign for 3 or 4 years? That's what I don't remember.
Yeah. I can't remember that either.
Because if it's 3, obviously this is a big decision moment for him as
But
well.
the fact they haven't made a decision yet on Treliving or he's not around, I don't know.
Well, I think, see, here's what I take from that.
And again, the fact we learned last week, right, that Pelle's having these discussions around the league, not just people internally, but outside the org too, right?
4 years on Berube, everyone in the chat saying we'll go with 4.
And
So-
this is his second.
Second, correct. If that's the report Dreger has, like management, the one thing I've noticed about management people in any walk of life, when they're not being included in meetings, that's a bad sign. And for a while, we've been talking in this organization, like who's telling Berube to hold up? Like where is the messaging to? There is no communication going on in this organization as we suspected, because Pelle is doing the full autopsy now, which hurts you in terms of getting a bottom 5 pick, which I completely disagree with in terms of not trying to get that pick. But that report comes out only if
You want it out there.
if you want it out there, but B, if meetings are happening with you not in them.
Right.
That's
Yep.
not good.
No.
That's not good. Luke Fox from Sportsnet. Radko Gudas is playing tonight.
There you
Quote,
go.
I want to stand behind my own mistakes. What is this, an AA meeting?
Because he knows he's not
what are we
facing
doing? What are you
anything.
talking
Get
about
outta
mistakes?
here.
Captain, my captain. I need to fight Easton Cowan tonight. Oh, captain, my captain. What is he talking about?
He wants to face the team he knows might be coming after him.
Do me a
Which
favor.
is
If I'm a
embarrassing.
Leaf, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Forget Gudas. Just go after Joel Quenneville. Someone jump in the bench and go
Shoot
after
a puck
Quenneville.
into the bench.
Just shoot a puck at Quenneville. That's all I want right now. This Ducks organization, he's not hurt.
No.
They're weeks from the playoffs. He's the captain. You think he's hurt?
Barely holding
Get
on.
outta here.
Sure.
Get
I did
outta
want to
here.
shout out the Leafs' latest, the X account, Twitter account, because if you want to know them, they're on top of everything, which is crazy, but I like following them. That's where I first saw that Dreger thing and read some of the quote from there.
That's a good quote from Dreger, though.
Yep.
That's good stuff.
Well, I mean, that beginning part, if you're Boucher, you likely
Yeah.
have a pretty good sense of what's coming, which doesn't give you full confidence, but
It would explain the glossy look in Treliving's face during every deadline interview. Like, Treliving had a look.
yeah. Wow.
And the look was someone telling him, listen, you need to get as many picks back as possible. And then Treliving's like, okay, so what's the plan after that? And someone said, we'll talk.
Ah.
That might have played out as well. And if that played out, that's how reports like that come out.
The fact you can't give a plan, you just keep saying the autopsy will be done at the end of the season. That might include you,
Yes, correct.
right?
Listen,
If
again,
the team's not giving you a direction where they're going, you
I'm-
might not be a part of it.
I want to be very clear about this. In terms of what I think the Leafs will do is always low bar, and I always think they'll kick a can down the road. What I think they should do is, like, Berube and Treliving have not in any way earned another chance here. It's Berube's inability to move off his system when it has not worked is beyond concerning if I'm the organization. Beyond. And Treliving can't do a thing right. I can't, and I defended Treliving when he got here. I'm like, okay, this is his second big Canadian job. It's different. Blah, blah, blah. I was not correct on that. I defended Treliving a lot. This has not gone well. This has not gone well. And these contracts are going to take you 3 years to get out of. And he's now half responsible for them. He
Yeah.
wasn't. Now
No.
he is.
He was playing catch
Now
up,
he
and
is.
now he's put himself in a corner where, like, you're right, he's responsible for half of that stuff. But he came in playing catch up, and for me, it makes a difference. For once, I'd rather seen a clean break on all of it and just start fresh from the top. Because again,
I
it's
would
been
agree with
overlapping coach GM, and again, like somebody brought up last week, every year somebody's like, "Well, I just got here, so give us a chance to figure it out."
No, this has
so
to be
why not
clean.
just start fresh?
This has to be clean.
It has to be one way or the other.
DLL in the chat. Gudas has a high ankle sprain. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Guys, come on. All right. Anything else Leaf related before we go on to the
I
Sens?
just wanted to make sure we got that Dreger in because
wanna-
because it was I thought that was kind of telling because we haven't really heard that before.
Yeah,
There were some reports that Treliving might be back, maybe something changed.
that is
I
one of the
don't know.
clearest Treliving things I've heard so far.
Yeah.
No question. But Dreger's good and like he'll just kind of slide it in.
Oh yeah, but he doesn't not say that.
No,
Like
but-
he
but-
says it for a
But
reason.
he won't like grandstand it,
No.
but he'll like slide it in a radio interview.
There's a reason that was out there.
It's good. It's smart the way he does it.
It's amazing.
All right, the Sens suffered a tough one over the weekend. So they're in Tampa, afternoon game. Tampa does not have Victor Hedman, personal reasons. They don't have Kucherov, and he might be the MVP this year.
Yeah.
But the Sens also start James Reimer, 38-year-old James Reimer, over Linus Ullmark after having Friday off and not playing till tomorrow night. So the Sens take a 2-0 lead. The Sens are 2 points back of the last wild card spot right now. There's 9 games to go. They took a 2-0 lead. They end up losing 4-2 to a Tampa team missing their best players.
Give up 4 straight goals.
4 straight goals. Now, Reimer wasn't at fault for all of them, but you do need a save at some point. Linus Ullmark lately has been giving you some saves. And we all know Linus Ullmark's been dealing with a lot publicly, and that's been well documented. Well documented. But there were a lot of Sens fans going, so why not Ullmark? He was dressed. Linus Ullmark was the backup.
Yeah. It's a fair question.
So after the game, Travis Green, who like me can be a little moody. Moody knows Moody. Travis Green said of the goaltending, quote, I want to play Linus every night, but he needed a rest and he wasn't available to start. Now, I saw the clip. He wasn't happy.
Right.
Now, he might have been not happy with the loss and a lot of things. But he needed a rest is getting a lot of traction in the Ottawa market. And I want to say this. Because earlier this year, when that ridiculous rumor came out in that market and almost crippled the entire organization.
Franchise, yeah.
Ian Mendez, who you and I know a little bit, and I do have a lot of respect for Ian. A lot of people, not many people have negative things to say about Ian. Ian's a good pro. And he's working PR now for the team and communications. Like, they came out very strongly. I disagreed with some of that in terms of blowing it up more than, and right now, Francisco Aquilini and the Canucks are dealing with that in Vancouver as well. We'll talk about that story tomorrow. But when that story came out, and Allmark, and it wasn't just Allmark, like some other players were involved, like, it was full court press to squash it and protect Allmark and move on. And when Allmark came back, great.
Squash it, but give it more light. Like,
but Allmark, what I'm more talking about is the interview he did with Claire Hanna.
Oh, right. Okay.
Which was really good.
Yep.
And Allmark did the smart thing and explained to people what he's gone through. And it was a brave thing to do. You don't see that a lot in hockey.
And it is the way to do it.
You don't see it.
You do a one-on-one, right? You don't just go out.
No, you do one-on-one in a restaurant just with Claire. It was smart. It was very smart. Claire did a great job. But we have now established the things that Linus Ullmark is kind of dealing with and how the organization is supporting it. Okay? And I agree with it. Now, he's also making $825 a year. Top 10 paid goalie in the league. The Sens are in a knife fight here to make the playoffs with no healthy blue liners. Maybe Jake Sanderson's back soon. I hope he's not rushing. But what I'm picking up on now is rather interesting in that I feel like some of that support is like, we'll support you, but we need you in these last 10 games.
Of course.
That's the vibe I got from Travis Green. Now, I'm sure he didn't mean for that to go out, but that's how it came off. It felt under the bus-ish to me. Now, all he said was he needed a rest. If he said he physically needed a rest, I understand criticism in the Ottawa market considering all the time that Ullmark missed, because he did miss time. If it's a mental rest, you can't touch this guy. Everyone in Ottawa needs to relax.
Either way.
Because the organization has made the decision consciously, from Anlauer on down to Stayhouse and everyone, that we are going to support Linus Ullmark completely. If that is your stance, that is your stance, and I agree with it. What can't happen with Green and the team and quite frankly, the fan base, if I'm being honest, is we support you in all your mental health struggles and we will support you when you need a break. But God help you if you don't play one of these last 10 games, if it's not back-to-back. That's what I'm picking up on. Dangerous place to be.
Yep.
Because you have established you are supporting Linus Ullmark. So that this quote from Travis Green after the game, Saturday afternoon in Tampa, dicey. That's a dicey quote for me. Do you support him or not? Yes or no? There's no in between. If he is dealing with severe mental health issues, we all know people in our lives who are.
Of course.
It's not an easy thing. If he needs a break, he needs a break. If your organization does not support that, then figure out another solution. But every clue that I have gotten this year is that the Sens support Linus Ullmark. Granted leave, take as long as you want. Dumb rumor out there, we're going to attack it. I have not gotten any other indication from the Sens that you don't support Linus Ullmark. However, that quote from Green leads me slightly in the other direction. And I just think there needs to be more clarity in that. Because this is a playoff race. There's 9 games left. I understand some fans who are like, this isn't a back-to-back. What's going on?
And 2 days off on the back end, which you haven't mentioned yet. They had Friday off, they had Sunday, and they have Monday off. They play tomorrow.
They play tomorrow.
So you have 2 days off after that, which should be enough.
So, and on top of that is like, James Reimer's 38 years old.
Yes.
He could have easily had to go in there Saturday afternoon.
Right.
So is he kind of ready or is he not ready at all? Like, there's way too much gray in this. And Travis Green is the last guy on earth, as pissed as he was, to be giving you an update on what's going on with Linus Ullmark. That needs to be above him. And maybe the Sens learned a lesson here because there's going to be days Linus needs a break.
Mm-hmm.
Period. So then you got to explain to people a bit better. That was a big hockey game and a big opportunity on Saturday. Forgive me. So I just thought the quote from Green was surprising. And for all the fans online who are all over Allmark for this, because they got in your kitchen and screwed up your game and screwed up your playoff hopes, you can't have that both ways, man. You either support him or you don't. You either support him or you don't. It's not hard. He's an important player for you. He will be back. He needed a day. If you don't like that, go look in the mirror. The organization have supported him completely. They are okay with it. Someone needs to talk to Travis Green, though, because clearly Travis Green had some problems with it. So maybe the messaging needs to be a bit better there on Greeny's part. That's a dicey road he went down. I'm talking Travis Green specifically. Whether Allmark should have played or not, I have no idea, dude. I'm not in his situation. I am not in his situation. The off days make it an interesting story to me.
Yeah.
But the insinuation is also he doesn't care about his team. I don't believe that at all. And you can't be doing that to him because I got news for you. He's playing Tuesday. Probably playing Tuesday.
Should.
So we're really going to start this?
Yeah, you're going to put more on him?
We're going to start this now with Allmark? Yeah. Really?
And the organization kind of has to back him, right? They went out and got him. They traded a first rounder.
You either support him
and you gave him a good contract. You gave him a new contract. You gave him a 4-year deal.
Yes.
So he's your guy.
Yes.
And when you have an old guy like Reimer backing him up, maybe they should have went and got a better it's a tough thing.
Look, in terms of roster construction, Steve Staios needs to look in the mirror this offseason and figure some things out.
Yeah. Or be on the same page. Like your coach obviously didn't want to answer that question and
Yes.
didn't agree with it.
But Travis Green can't be spewing venom at Allmark in a postgame. Because that's what that was.
It was.
I don't care who disagrees with me. I know what I heard and I know what I read.
You called them out.
And I heard it worse than it read, actually. It was rather flippant. So the Sens need to get on the same page on their support of this guy. Because I'm seeing mixed messages is my main point today. Your head coach is an important mouthpiece for you. No one speaks more throughout the season than the head coach. He was clearly annoyed. Someone get him in check and rein him in. Because you're going to need Linus Allmark pretty soon. Can't start this stuff. You brought in Reimer because you assume he can play. Okay, he's going to play sometimes. But some of the Sens stuff I'm seeing online from supporters who, when that rumor came out, were like, this is garbage. You guys don't know what he's going through. You're right. None of us know what he's going through. But he actually walked us through what he's going through in that interview with Hannah.
Yeah.
And I have a completely different appreciation for where he's at.
No, when someone's dealing with that, you can't put more on their head.
Someone needs to talk to Travis Green, brother. Someone needs to talk to Travis Green to throw him under even in a minor way.
But is he feeling the pressure of being 2 points out of a playoff
Of course
spot?
he is, but I don't care about Travis.
But you still, are you a team or are you not?
I know he's pissed till all his defensemen got hurt. I know he's pissed. Your team had a 2-0 lead. Figure it out.
Yes, agreed.
Your team went out there in an afternoon game, probably a little sluggish, no defenseman, still gave you 2-0 lead, Travis Green. Figure it out. Systems. Figure it out. So throwing Allmark under a bus. Give me a break. Anyway, I want to get that off my chest. I think that needs to be dealt with. Because the Sens organization has done nothing but support this guy publicly. Your pissy head coach can't circumvent that.
And again, he came out and tried to explain what he's dealing with.
Anyway, Jack in the chat, what a mess. I don't think it's a mess. I think Green needs to relax. I think Travis Green needs to relax. Because you blew a 2-0 lead and you're the head coach. You know who blows 2-0 leads? Coaches. With respect. Coaches blow 2-0 leads. If your team loses 5-1, team didn't have it.
If they don't make the playoffs, is he in jeopardy? Because there was a lot of hope around this team last year in that first round with the Lakers.
I normally would say no because Allmark missed all that time and they're losing defensemen left and right. I don't like the tone of that from Saturday at all.
It's fair.
At all. And you need a coach who knows his players and knows what they need and don't need. And Allmark's one of your highest paid guys. That can't be happening. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is not a talking point in Ottawa today at all. I have a feeling it is. I have a feeling it is. All right. Anything else on this?
No.
All right. Let's there's a lot going on. The Radko Gudas joy is crazy. There are so many people.
Let's see where it goes tonight.
But like MST in the chat, I agree with Green. There's a lot of people that agree with Travis Green on that. But I don't know the situation, and neither do you. Quite frankly, Green did, and he still kind of said what he said, which I found shocking. Shocking.
I agree.
Guy says, I need a break. It's 2026. That's an organization that told me they know what that means. As a society, I think we know what that means. So let him have a break. It's not like he wasn't ready to play if needed.
No.
He was there.
He was dressed.
He was dressed. Anyway. All right. How about, who was ready to play last night? The Toronto Raptors.
How about this? Well, before we get there, Keo in the chat says it should be Toronto Sports Show treason to neglect the Raptors as much as Sid and Azo do at this show. Give us a chance.
You know what's treason? You know what I saw last night that was treasonous? And now that you and I are doing an independent pod, we can talk about this. Do you know how many minutes went by in SportsCenter on TSN before they brought up the Bruce Cassidy fire? 25.
Really?
I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
I could not believe it.
That's insane.
Seems like a big story.
Yeah.
Like all due respect to
especially
Duke,
at the time of the
all due respect to Duke UConn.
Yeah.
Kind of a bigger story than Duke UConn.
I guess we know what they have the rights for.
I don't know. I thought that was a way bigger story than that.
But at this point in the season?
But hey,
for sure.
Hey, listen, this is my first day in sports. What do I know?
It's not like we haven't talked Raptors, but anyways, let's go.
Raptors won by, let me do the math, blah, 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 52 points.
31-0 run at one point.
Yeah, the one thing you can always count on with the Raptors is they are Orlando's daddy.
Yeah.
Like as the years progressed, they became the Magic can't do a thing up here. The Magic, so not only do the Raptors now have the tiebreak on Orlando in the season series. The Raptors win by 52 points. The Raptors in the first half went on a 31-0 run. No Ingram, no Quickly. That was a disgraceful performance from Orlando.
Awful.
Disgraceful. And the Raptors are now 5th in the East. Playoffs start today. They get Cleveland. There's 8 games to go. And after the game, Darko Rajakovic did the only thing he could do after that type of performance. He thanked God and Jesus.
To God, and I think this was God-inspired game. To be honest with you, from the moment guys came into there, obviously we dealt with several injuries today, and I felt in the locker room before the start of the game that there was a lot of determination there. That guys really wanted to go out there and compete. And this game. Everything about it was really our defense, how we were pressuring the ball, our hand activity. In the first half, they had 19 turnovers that really sparked our offense, and that just kept going as the game was progressing.
With all due respect, it wasn't just defense.
No. 4 fast break points, the assists, it was good.
Or how about the new Chris Paul of the NBA, Scotty Barnes?
Yes.
4th straight game with double-digit assists. Running the offense. Just seeing the whole court in front of him. Pick and roll after pick and roll with Scotty Barnes.
Career high yesterday, I think. Assists.
15 assists.
Yep.
But he's got a 10 plus in 4 straight games.
Right.
10 plus.
But career high. They keep
going up. It was career high, correct. Is this a good thing or a bad thing that you're paying another guy $32 million to be your point guard and Scotty Barnes is your best point guard? Like, what do we need to have the Quickly discussion here. He's owed $32 million a year.
It's a lot of money.
Between now and the end of the 29 season. That was a ridiculous contract from Masai and Bobby.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was not warranted at all. But now you got a situation where, like, what do you do? Like, Azo, if you're Darko, do you tell Quickly, look, can you be a shooting guard for a while? Yeah. Like, do we need you on the ball?
Scotty was kind of groomed to be that, though, right? Like, they had him bringing up the ball for a long time.
But you don't want him doing like all the things,
right?
But maybe he has to.
But they're missing it. Like, yeah,
they're missing it 100%. They're missing it.
I mean, that's why Shed's in. That's why I think they kind of went and got Fultz to try and find somebody else who can do it. But yeah, I don't know what you do it Quickly because he's had some off shooting nights too.
This Quickly contract is going to be problematic.
Yeah,
like I don't the RJ trading thing I never quite understood over Quickly. I've never been a big Quickly guy, and. Like if Barnes keeps looking like this and he's still the steals guy and he's still the blocks guy and now he's an assist guy on top of it.
Yeah.
I don't care if he can't hit a 3. He's doing almost everything else for you.
It's true.
Darko cannot move. Because listen, first round, you're either getting Brunson or James Harden. Who would you rather see in the first round if you're the Raptors? Cleveland or the Knicks?
I think Cleveland.
Cleveland are going to eat them for breakfast.
No, I know, but the Knicks aren't.
No,
I think they have a better
know.
chance against Cleveland.
I know. I don't like either matchup.
Because I agree with you there. I just think like they can't stop Brunson no matter who's on him. Cat seems to be an awful matchup for him. I just think you have ways maybe you can figure out Cleveland.
Yeah, maybe if they get hurt, that's the way.
Yeah, like
if
they were at the
if
beginning.
Mitchell or Harden get hurt,
Yeah,
everyone's saying the Cavs. The Cavs will destroy them. The Knicks will destroy them. A lot of split opportunities or split opinions on who will destroy
that's the
them.
consensus about the Raptors, right? Everybody's looking at a first round like, yeah, good, make the playoffs, but worried about them in the first round.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But I just don't know if Scotty looks like this at the one spot. I don't know how you slide quickly just back in.
Well, and then what do you give to Quickly? Like, and then you got Shed there, and you got
hopefully that's the night where Quickly's hitting a 3 for you.
Right, exactly. Because
Hopefully.
when he's off shooting, I don't know what he brings.
I don't know what he does if he's not handling the ball and shooting a 3. He's completely
had some
useless out there
awful
for you.
shooting nights.
Yes. So I want to applaud Scotty Barnes for these performances.
Heck yeah.
There's still a lot of people in the chat who do not like Darko as a coach. We'll see how this plays out.
We've gone down this road. We know.
We'll see how this plays out.
But see in the playoffs. In the playoffs, they'll tell you everything you need to know with a squad like this. Because that's really against clean teams like Cleveland and New York, coaching's going to make a hell of a difference.
100%.
So you'll really get exposed or not? Like,
so this show, the headline of this show could be Tyler Rogers, new closer, Scotty Barnes, new point guard. I am pitching the idea of permanent drastic change with the Jays and the Raptors in the city, and how you think of certain very important spots that really can dictate a mood. And I am very excited at how Scotty has looked. Very excited. And you're not losing anything else from him in other aspects of the game.
When he draws the toughest defensive assignment, it might be a bit much. Like it's a lot in a game when he's got the toughest defensive assignment and then he has to control the floor and bring the ball up and stuff. But I also do think when he does do that, it opens Ingram up more. It opens RJ up more.
Potentially. Clone in the chat. Darko's giving me Charlie Montoyo vibes right before the Jays sacked him. I don't know if it's before they sacked him. I don't think that's going to... I think Darko's fine this year.
Who's the one above it? Can't even read this handle. But Darko is good until the team is ready for the next step. And that might be true. That happens a lot with a lot of these teams.
I'm starting to hate the notion more and more of he's the coach before the real coach. That just means you're cheap.
Yeah.
That just means you don't want to pay someone. I hate that. How about a good coach to help kids too? I think a championship level coach can at times work well with kids.
He has done. I think they hit their peak because he was a guy who hasn't done it in this league before. But I do think he's helped this team get better.
Snackatoba in the chat, Scotty Barnes, one of the best players in the league. If he's at the one spot lately, yes, 100%. So we'll see where that goes. 8 games left for the Raps. And they're going to make the playoffs. Hopefully they avoid the plan.
They put some separation with them, right?
They did.
Into the actual getting a playoff spot and away from the play.
The plan right now, thank you for bringing that up. They're a game up on Philly. Atlanta just keep winning, man.
Crazy.
Like the Hawks are looking... They hated Trae Young.
I was going to say, get rid of Trae Young and look what happens. Yeah.
Couldn't stand his ass.
Yeah.
But right now, the Raptors are out of that plan, and that's good to see. All right. Men's national soccer team.
Oh, yeah, they played.
Is that what they did?
Yeah, that's a great point. That was a great point.
Okay, some positives here. One, I thought the crowd was pretty good for a bad weather day in Toronto.
For sure. It was an awful weather.
Yeah, it wasn't great. The crowd looked good to me. Anytime you come down from 2-0 down to tie a game in soccer, significant, as Canada did that against Iceland Saturday at BMO Field, as they get ready to host the World Cup beginning June the 12th. Jonathan David has been awful this year with Juventus and, quite frankly, the national team. 2 goals, even though they're penalties, I will take. I think confidence is a hell of a drug. And if number 7 for Canada is going to feel good about himself, I'm all for it. I am all for it. Now, with that said, and I understand Canada's not healthy right now, and I understand half the team is backups. I get it. But considering the injury situation Canada's in, some of the people you saw Saturday will start June the 12th potentially.
Yep.
Now, they were missing Eustachio. They were missing Ishmael Kone. Alphonso Davies is injured. Alistair Johnston is busy hosting SportsCenter on TSN. Did you see him on Overdrive?
I did.
He was incredible on Overdrive.
He was really good.
It was a little cheesy on SportsCenter, if I'm being honest. It wasn't my thing. The Overdrive interview was amazing.
The conversation, was really, really good.
He is a natural.
He is.
He's also hurt.
Bang on.
And he's their starting right back. No Derek Cornelius. No Bombito in the center of defense. Like they were missing, and they still don't know who to play with Jonathan David. It's been 5 years of this stretch of the national team. They do not know who to put next to Jonathan David.
So crazy.
So I know they're a little banged up, but like some guys might play. You never know. And I'm worried. Like I'm from a depth standpoint, I am very much worried for Canada. And Kamal Miller, as much as I hate to say this in defense, he's not making that team after that performance. You can't have that. You cannot have the mistakes from a veteran that he was making. You can't do it. Waterman, I wasn't crazy about. Segir, I wasn't crazy about. Richie Larea, I think will start the opener on June the 12th. He's the only guy that doesn't do anything stupid out there, discipline aside. I really wish Richie would kind of calm down a little bit, but that's a style. I'm just always afraid of a red card, which I'll get to in a second. But Canada, like that Tunisia game tomorrow night is now oddly important to me at BMO Field. It's their last friendly in this window. And they're not ready. Like they're not close to ready to compete to get out of their group. I don't care if Bosnia or Italy win tomorrow, whichever team goes in. I earlier today I was actually watching a bit of Switzerland and Germany from Friday. They played in Bern, Switzerland, a friendly. Best soccer game I've seen in any league or any competition this year. Switzerland and Germany had a go at each other. Do me a favor, Canadian soccer fans, because everyone's wrapped up in will Italy advance tomorrow, going to Bosnia, will Bosnia advance? I understand that. Watch the highlights on YouTube. They're there for all to see of what Germany and Switzerland did to each other on Friday. Now, it's a friendly, but it was one of the best games I've seen. If Canada show up with that attitude against Switzerland and Vancouver, they're going to lose 8-1. This is going to be very embarrassing for them. And who knows if Italy gets through or Bosnia. I think Canada can play with Bosnia. I do. Italy, I don't think so. But I'm just concerned we're like way less than 100 days out from the World Cup, and they look bad. Now, the positive I enjoyed from Canada in the second half against Iceland was they did push the pace, and that's what Jesse Marsh wants. Like he wants direct play. I've always appreciated that about Jesse Marsh team. Take the old school Canada would just pass it around and cross it in. Take it in the box. They got 2 penalties because of it. Good. The other thing that happened was another red card for Canada. That's 3 in the last 4 games for Canada. 3 in the last 4 games, a player's been kicked off. And Jesse Marsh, after the game at BMO on Saturday, was asked if Canada's developing a reputation for being a dirty team less than 100 days from the World Cup. Here's what he said.
If of them were really reckless in nature, then maybe. But I think that even today's can be handled by it being a yellow. Like it's not a malicious elbow that gets thrown. So, and I don't think Ismail's is a red, and I don't think Ali's is a red. I think Schaaf's is a double yellow, right? So I understand that one. So we're not a dirty, nasty team. We work hard. We're physical. We play hard, but we're not a dirty team. So I'm not worried about developing a reputation, but certainly cards like that can change momentum in tournaments, right? So we have to find a way to eliminate picking up those red cards.
No kidding. Red cards can change the dynamic in a tournament. Because I don't know who asked that question. It's an irrelevant question about are you developing a reputation? It's are you getting thrown out or not? 3 of the last 4 games, Canada's men's team have had a player eliminated nowhere near our own goal. Nowhere near. Tajon Buchanan elbowed in the other team's end Saturday, 100% a red card. Yeah. Ishmael Kone against Venezuela put his cleats in someone's lungs. Nowhere near our goal. Before that, Ali Ahmed. Nowhere near our goal. That was a red card. That was against Ecuador. And then my personal favorite, the Schaffelberg double yellow against Guatemala in the Gold Cup. Idiotic. And I like the kid. I do. Idiotic. They don't look like they have a lot of depth to me, and they're banged up. And if they put their starting 11 out there June the 12th, my fear is half of them aren't going to be healthy enough to even be out there. But they're going to be allowed to be out there. That's my fear. But none of it matters. None of it matters if Canada keep getting red cards like from 100 feet away from their own goal. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Jesse Marsh has to get a handle on this. He can't get a handle on this. If you get a red card stopping a breakaway, it happens. And I get it. If you get a red card in the box, it happens. I get it. If they can't stay 11 on 11 on the field, do not show up for the World Cup this summer. It doesn't matter. You will be down to 10 men by halftime to Switzerland like that. Watch those highlights from Friday. Switzerland, Germany. Please, do me a favor. They will smoke us like a cigar if we take that attitude in that game. Vancouver fans will be leaving by the 60th minute, even having paid those ticket prices. Jesse Marsh, I beg of you, keep your players on the field. I don't care what the score is tomorrow against Tunisia at BMO. A win is 11 on 11 by the 90th minute whistle. That's a win. Please, let's start there. And then we can worry about Jonathan David not scoring an open play and all these other kind of important things. But the lack of discipline, the shooting yourselves in the foot, don't even show up. You're dead. What are you doing? You think Switzerland and Italy are going to let you off the hook? And some of that Iceland team was good. That Oscarsson kid for Real Sociedad's good. But Canada were still in it. Canada played all right. But generally against a bigger nation? Holy cow. Let's start with 11 on 11. Can we do that? Please. Did you catch any of that Saturday?
I did. And because I remember thinking, I was excited at first when these friendlies were announced because I knew it meant the World Cup was getting close. So to see the team that was out there, yeah, it kind of got me a little bit, not disappointed, but I didn't exude the most confidence from me, let's say that. And I agree with you. Like, there's a difference between being aggressive and being smart. Like, you have to be a little bit of both, right?
It's insane.
Yeah, you can't play a man down in this, especially at the World Cup, man.
Canada, that's 4 reds within the last calendar year, less than that.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
You can play aggressive, but you got to still be smart.
You're done. It is beyond
Once you
stupid.
go a man down, you're in trouble. I don't care who you are.
I mean, and Richie Laryea is asking for it.
Yeah.
He just will not stop chirping the guy next to him. That's how he plays. I love Richie. But now it's about discipline and being smart. Well, they are talented to play with Iceland. They are talented enough to beat Qatar in the tournament. They are talented enough if Bosnia got there. They can beat Bosnia on talent.
Yeah.
This will throw a grenade in the entire operation. Stop it. Jesus Christ. Stay on the field. If you're not in the defensive end, keep the studs low and the elbows away. 100% Tejan should have been thrown out for that. That's crazy. And then we're just completely explaining it off for everyone. Then we're hiding heads in the sand with it. No.
So let me ask you this, because it was 2 pretty early Iceland goals. First 20 minutes, 21st minute?
Very early.
What caused that? Is that the new attacking style?
Well, the first one was Kamal Miller made a horrific mistake. And Kamal Miller should not be on the team. And I don't like saying that because he's been there a lot for Canada down through the years, but he shouldn't be there. Second one was also poor defending. And I thought Dane St. Clair wasn't very good on it. I thought St. Clair got to make a save there. But everyone's anointed St. Clair. Guy who's never really played in Europe in his life. Okay. I haven't seen Dane St. Clair play for Canada good enough to say that's the guy. Yeah. I'm a Kripo guy.
No,
Max Kripo should start.
The David thing is very frustrating too.
Yes.
Not knowing who to play him with. Is crazy because we've heard that. We've talked about that for so long.
So anyway, 2-2 Canada. They got the draw.
Mm-hmm.
And they play tomorrow.
Again, they were playing catch up. At that point, you got to play pretty aggressive.
Azzo, great time of year.
Yeah.
Puck drops, tip-offs, first pitches. When the game is on, you call the shots. Head to betway.ca and bet your way. Must be 19 plus. Play responsibly. So again, tomorrow, it is going to be Canada and Tunisia. Do you have those pictures from USA?
I do.
So USA.
That's why you're talking about the Canada game tomorrow. There's another big game tomorrow. No.
Well, USA play Portugal in Mercedes-Benz Stadium tomorrow night.
And there's another one.
One happened Saturday between the USA and Belgium.
Right.
And there was a controversy involving how both jerseys looked exactly the same. Did you see this?
I did not. I saw. No, I did. I missed.
Let me explain this to the listening audience. We have a frame early on from USA Belgium in Atlanta. They both look like they're wearing white jerseys.
Because they are.
Belgium are wearing white jerseys, and America had their stars and stripes, which has a lot of white in it.
Yes.
and neither side had like a third jersey to change into. Now, both these jerseys, to be fair to both USA and Belgium, were signed off on by the officials involved.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just such a, like, not only did the USA get their ass kicked 5-2 by a far superior Belgium side, but like they look exactly like, go to the other photo if you got it, Azo. Like if you are watching this from afar,
it's tough.
Christian Pulisic from the United States said it was tough to make a long pass.
For sure.
You did not know who was Belgium and who was USA.
Well, and the US ones just have the stripes on the front. The back are completely white, no?
Correct. It's completely white on the back.
Yeah.
So
it's
you don't
even
know
worse.
if you're trying to hit a Timothy Weah on a run. Like, you don't know what you're doing. Anyway.
And the other ones, like the color in them is so faded. They're basically white.
World Cup is off to a scintillating start in the United States of America. Can't even get the jerseys right.
Oh my
The USA,
goodness.
the USA are lucky they're in a cupcake group.
Yeah.
They're very lucky.
Yeah.
Canada's group is way tougher.
Pretty funny how that
way
happened,
tougher.
huh? It's not like FIFA's corrupt or anything.
No. Finally, you got the Tiger Woods mugshot.
Yeah, sorry.
We should bring this up.
Yeah, definitely.
Tiger Woods, alleged DUI in Jupiter Island, Florida, over the weekend, Friday. His SUV tipped over. Not sure how fast he was going.
In a residential zone. Which is kind of crazy.
His breathalyzer came up 000, but he refused a urine test. So they brought him in and they held him for like 8 hours and they charged him with a DUI. Again, they don't know how fast he was going.
But it was a residential. Like, how fast could you be going?
Two things. Because apparently he's People Magazine reporting he's telling friends and family he's not getting a driver. And not like a driver to swing with, like a driver in a car. He's not getting a professional driver.
Yeah.
Okay. But like, I also want to kind of talk about the people who every week are like, is Tiger going to play in the Masters? Is Tiger going to play in the TPC? Is Tiger going to play in the British? Is Tiger going to do this? Is Tiger that? I don't care if he plays again. Like the reliving your youth through a clearly disturbed Tiger Woods is kind of a pathetic look to me, and you need to stop talking about it on air. Golf Channel, everybody. It's pathetic. It's like you scored 6 touchdowns at Polk High and just want to keep reliving your youth. Like, walk away. He has his issues he needs to deal with, and we need to get him off the road before he kills somebody or himself.
Yep.
That's it. So I just don't want to. I urge golf people, stop talking about Tiger Woods and when he's playing next. Walk away, because you sound like you're 5 years old. It's kind of bigger things in life. Just walk away from it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got to say. Anything else?
No, and his kid's trying to make it now, right? Like Charlie, like for Tiger, it's a bad luck. Like, you know, the kid doesn't need this on his thing. Like, get a driver, do something. Like,
get a driver.
I don't know.
Get a driver.
It's very frustrating, especially when your kid's trying to make it. Think the kid needs to be answering these questions? Like, come on.
Awkward transition time, but I'm going to. This huge envelope that Azo got me for my birthday.
I forgot a marker. Can you believe that? I meant to bring a marker to sign it.
I'm going to open this live on air. And I'm opening now. It's a huge birthday card. Oh my God. It says, it's your birthday. Relax. Take it easy. Do as little as possible. In other words, pretend you're at work. Oh, shout out the McDonald's gift card.
There you go.
And a lottery ticket. Thanks, Azo.
You know what I really wanted
Sick
to find
Media.
you? Yeah.
Hey, this is a nice little gift. Thank you very much.
I was trying to find you an Alek Manoah rookie card, and surprisingly, no one had it.
Oh, really?
I went to a couple card stores. I wanted to get you an Alek Manoah rookie card because I'm sure it'll be worth something one day. I couldn't find it.
What's the what's the worth on the Alek Manoah rookie card?
I didn't look it up. Know? One day it'll be worth something. I mean, he had a big part of the process of Jay's making it.
One day.
And I couldn't find a banner to get you, so I was like, oh well.
Well, thanks.
Nobody would sell me the pennant they got at the game on Friday.
Oh, shocking!
I know.
They wouldn't. Thanks for the balloons, Azo.
Yeah, you're welcome. Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday.
Any final thoughts?
No, I'm good.
All right.
I did bring cupcakes in, but we'll have them after.
Oh.
No.
We're gonna
brownies, not cupcakes.
And you got chips.
Yeah,
got chips. To everyone who's been very nice today, appreciate you. Thank you very much. Apologies, we wanted to get to the Anthony Santander story, but we ran out of time.
I let you go late today because it's your birthday.
Corporate Azo, backed off. On behalf of Jeff and everyone here at Sick Media, my name is Sid. You've been watching and listening to the Sid Seixeiro Show, powered by Sick Media. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Take care. We'll talk soon.
And that's a wrap. Hope you don't miss us too much until next time. Follow the Sid Seixeiro Show on YouTube, X, Instagram, Facebook, and wherever you get your podcasts.